Something's building.
Bring it, bring it.
And we're on.
Yes.
Oh, what a big moment.
We have got 4 hours jam-packed with news on the hottest movies.
They've never seen the footage.
Plenty of secrets and a little bit of leaking, but none of it at the panel.
That didn't sound right.
The most anticipated television shows.
The inner badass is allowed to come out and play.
2 geeky heads are even better than 1 straight head.
Is this Comic-Con?
Whoa,
I thought this was the boat show.
Cosplay.
I'm Batman, Al. I'm Batman.
Check. Comic books.
You should read the comic books.
Check. Toys!
I still got it.
They could sue me!
This is Comic-Con! Hello and welcome to Comic-Con 2012 Live.
Yes!
I am John Barrowman, and traveling through time with Doctor Who and starring in Torchwood has made me uniquely qualified to help you navigate the pop culture seas of Comic-Con.
Yeah! I'm Candace Bailey, and I've been on television too.
Yeah!
Yeah! We are brought to you live by Neo Energy.
Today we've got 4 jam-packed hours of the best of Comic-Con, starting with some face-to-face time with Iron Man 3's Don Cheadle.
Plus, Kevin Bacon and James Purefoy will reveal all about their spooky new thriller series the following.
Ooh, and the cast of J.J. Abrams' Revolution comes by to explain just how bad things get when all the lights go out.
It's really bad.
Is
Let
it?
me just tell you, it is. It's all happening live! Don, now you were here on Comic-Con last year. What were some of your favorite things?
Well, I love, going around the floor and seeing all the people and that kind of stuff, and I love seeing all the men kind of
course.
Dressed up. That's my
all
kind
the
of thing.
sexy men.
Yes,
Me too. I love that too.
The thing that was great about being here and being interviewed last time on G4 was that when we were up here, my picture was just right there. Yeah.
A huge billboard of you.
Torchwood.
Yeah. Now, while Don and I keep the peace over the convention center, from up here, we've got a team of intrepid reporters causing ruckus on the floor.
Comic-Con is this amazing pop cultural extravaganza with movies, TV shows, video games, celebrities. But let's not forget how it all started. Comic books. Maybe I'll find Amazing Fantasy 15 in here. 14. 16. Dag-nabbit.
Comic-Con, you guys, it's not just comics, it's also toys. And who is better at making toys than the good folks at Hasbro? This is a giant Darth Vader I'm standing in, which I think kind of means that George Lucas officially owns me. So I should probably get back to the ranch.
Here at San Diego Comic-Con, you get a chance to check out some of the biggest summer blockbusters, like Total Recall behind me here, and also some of the biggest stars. I think last year I talked to Colin Firth and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or did I? Maybe. It could all be a dream.
I'm at the Future US booth with The Walking Dead, where the fans are being turned into zombies. I'll be combing the Comic-Con floor for more awesome costumes, so stay tuned. These are costumes, right? I am so glad I managed to make it out of there alive. I am going to be here at the G4 booth all the way here on the floor, checking out even more awesome costumes with all these guys. What are these dogs doing? I'm so glad I'm a cat person. But for now, back up to you guys. Sarah?
It's absolutely madness down there.
I couldn't even hear what you were saying.
Now, of all the superheroes out there, only one is a brilliant borderline alcoholic.
Obviously, he's our favorite.
Oh, yeah.
From Iron Man 3, please welcome Don Cheadle.
How you doing?
Hey,
Thank you for
welcome.
being here.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Thank
Now, you've
you.
been here a few times before. How is this experience different than the other times?
You know, they're just it seems to get bigger and more insane every year. Yeah, it's crazy.
like, I think they said like 160,000 people here or
It's
something.
bananas.
It
Yeah.
is. You can't even get
Did you
across
see
the
the
floor.
lines this morning?
Yeah, I did.
They started apparently at 5:30 all the way out the back.
People slept
Well, they
over.
sleep,
They
yeah.
sleep. Yeah, it's like at my house. You know, people are trying to get in. No, it's not like
The
that.
line's outside.
The line is all the way around the block.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to tell us some of the inside facts of what's going to happen. I've been reading up on this. I'm a huge fan myself.
Right.
What can you tell us about Mandarin? If
what can I
anything.
say? I don't know how much I can talk about it. I mean, the great thing
Come
is we've got
on, you can talk
you know,
about
I-
it.
Just a
can't
little
get
teaser.
fired. Well, you already know Mandarin. You've already said the name of one of our villains,
Yep.
and we have
Yes.
several, which is good. You know, so we have a wide array of bad guys to smash up at the end of this movie. But it's a lot more gritty. I think this is going to be a little grittier than the other ones.
Now, did y'all have your panel yet?
We have not. That's at 6 o'clock.
And are you going to reveal anything exciting?
There may be some footage.
Oh, nice. Footage.
Robert Downey may do a Magic Mike striptease. We have to, we have
hope
to see how drunk he is by that time.
I'll be there then. I'll be right there.
I know you will. Now, what's it like to put on your War Machine suit again?
Well, we're shooting this one in North Carolina.
So it's hot?
So it's very hot.
Oh man.
Very
I'm sure.
muggy in the metal.
And is there going to be anything new added to the suit, or it will be the same old suit, or something twisted, something different?
Well, there's some makeovers that happen with the armor, and we'll see some different looks out of War Machine this year, but still basically the same, you know, hunky, beautiful dude in the metal.
There you
like
go.
it.
Have you had can you tell us anything? Was there anything like bizarre that happened? Because wearing all that stuff, I mean, how do you keep yourself cool and all that?
I think it helps to have a very an even temperament, and you know you have to stand very still. I mean,
Right.
literally with the arms, sometimes you can't get things to your face to eat and drink, so people have to help you, which is nice to have minions.
People
that
help you? They're
help
like,
you
here,
do things.
here you
yeah.
go.
How long-
Let me
Going to the
scratch that
bathroom
for
is
you.
challenging. No,
You have
especially
someone
that.
go to the bathroom with you.
Yeah, I have a team of people to help me
To
do
go
all
for
of
you.
every
To go to
function
the
that I have to do.
bathroom for you.
Please go to the bathroom for me. Yeah,
Go ahead.
How long does it take to put it all on?
about a half hour.
Oh, not that long.
It's relative.
Look at me. Yeah.
It takes me a
I thought
half hour to
you were
get
going to say
dressed.
like an hour
An
or
hour
two.
or two.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say that.
That's
So
better.
an
So
hour
how
or
long
two.
does it take to put it all on?
hours.
It's about 5 hours.
Yeah,
Oh.
see? 5 hours.
Yeah.
Now, being here at Comic-Con, is there anything that you're looking forward to seeing?
I keep thinking I want to see something, and then something distracts me, and I have to walk off and see that. I mean, there's just so many things here. It's kind of overwhelming.
Do you have any favorite shows?
I like House of Lies on Showtime, so I would
Nice,
get
yes.
by that first.
Of course.
And I hear Iron Man 3 is going to be pretty good. So
Oh yeah, no, that's going to be very good.
yeah.
Not self-promoting at all.
No self-promotion.
Okay, Iron Man 3. Is there any talk, anything about War Machine going into the Avengers?
Into the Avengers, there's been some mention potentially into a spin-off, or but let's keep it going now. Let's start it now, and then pump it up and keep it going and get it moving all through Comic-Con.
Well, I'd like to see you have all your own.
There you
Me
go.
too. I
There you
think it
go.
should happen. Let's make that happen.
Keep it moving.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Don, for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Appreciate it.
Iron
Let's see,
Man
guys.
3 hits theaters May 3rd, 2013.
Comic-Con's not just a place to see dozens of hunky Captain Americas.
Are you sure?
Well, there's plenty of other things out there too.
It's also where companies like Marvel spill their secrets to ladies like Blair Butler.
So the Avengers are still smashing the box office, but now the Marvel comic book universe is getting a Hulk-sized reboot. Once again, I am joined by the all-powerful Joe Quesada. Joe, tell us about Marvel now. You drew this image, and it's incredible, but everyone's speculating. What does it mean?
It means a lot of change. A lot of change is coming to the Marvel Universe. And let me reiterate, I don't mean a reboot. I mean a retooling of the Marvel Universe. Different character costumes, different characters, different storylines, new creators on new books or on old books. And it's just refreshing, and it's going to be really, really exciting. We're very, very thrilled about it.
And also Uncanny Avengers, correct?
Yes, Uncanny Avengers with Rick Remender. It's going to be a wild title as well, because anybody who's familiar with Rick's work knows he's completely and totally out of his mind.
Among the things that people have noticed in this great Marvel Now image that you guys have released is a Nick Fury who looks not unlike his big screen counterpart.
There is a new Nick Fury in town. He is the son of the old Nick Fury, so he has a great legacy, but also he's new to the Marvel Universe, so he's going to be discovering things for the first time, so we get to experience a lot of the Marvel Now through his eyes.
I have to ask you, the internet has been abuzz with Guardians of the Galaxy rumors. A lot of those are movie related. I know you can't talk about that, but I would be remiss if I didn't point out that Rocket Raccoon, one of the members of Guardians of the Galaxy, is a big part of this Marvel Now image. What does that mean for the Guardians? Where are they going in the comic book world?
We haven't announced any of it yet, but when the announcements are made, I think people will understand that we're putting a lot of energy behind that segment of the Marvel Universe, Guardians and things of that ilk. So I've already said way too much. There are probably some scoops in here, but I'm just going to leave it at that before I get in trouble.
So, as always, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on Marvel Now.
Thanks, Blair. Appreciate it.
Okay, with all these big changes, I want a Marvel makeover. I mean, at least I can hold Thor's hammer, right? Oh, it's surprisingly light.
Most cults just seem like intense but fun pajama parties.
A cult made up of serial killers? Not so much.
No. From the following, please welcome Kevin Bacon, James Purefoy, and Sean Ashmore.
Hey!
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Welcome
having
to
us.
G4.
Yeah.
I have to say, I saw the pilot, and I think it might be my favorite of everything I've seen, and I'm definitely going to be DVRing it. I can't wait to see what happens in the season.
I think you say that to all the boys.
Yeah, no, I really don't. I only have a few favorites. I do,
she does.
Okay, you don't have to give it away, all right? Now, how does the cult of serial killers compare to the crowd at Comic-Con?
Good question. I think the crowd at Comic-Con is better looking.
Well, they say that there are 300 serial killers active in the US on any given day, so there is a chance
There's a few here.
that there may well be a few here.
At least a few, I'm sure. There's so many people here.
Yeah.
And James, you play one of the serial killers.
I am the serial
The
killer.
serial killer, the main man.
He's
Yes.
the Mac Daddy serial killer of
Yeah.
What, I mean...
He's a bad guy.
No, I know, but how do you get it? I mean, really, how do you research something like that? How do you find...
It's a dark place researching a man like this, because he's not just your average serial killer. You know, I mean, as far as serial killers are
what
average.
is an average serial killer?
But because because the ramifications, what his plan is, his super objective, if you like, is so monstrous, so horrific, that you end up at the end of the first episode going, where will this stop? I can't even imagine how big his mind is thinking.
And did you get to talk to any actual serial killers in prison?
No, you know, serial killers are kind of famously
locked away,
egocentric.
Not allowed to see anyone.
Well, they really believe themselves to be a kind of Superman. And frankly, anything I can do to not make them feel any better than they already feel is probably a
We're
good
doing
way.
something based on you guys, so congrats.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, the show was created by Kevin Williamson, known for the Scream movies. What did you? How did you feel when the script was brought to you? It was brought to you first?
amazing. It was fantastic. You know, I read it and I said, this is the one.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah, he's a great writer. The script had a whole lot of what I like to call just go.
Yes.
Wow, didn't see that coming.
Yes.
And,
lots of twists.
And great characters, great character development. So it was kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And the character Kevin has been brought out of retirement.
Yeah.
And I mean, do we get to know what put him into retirement, or is that something we learn in the future?
We will eventually. We kind of hint at it a little bit in the pilot, but I think you're going to learn a little bit more about that as time goes on. You can see that he's a guy that's kind of damaged and is tortured by something.
All right, right. And is he a little cynical on life?
Cynical on life, and I think that he's in some ways is feeling kind of dead inside. I think that in a strange way, if you're in law enforcement, some of the oddly the most exciting and most fulfilling times in your life is when you're actually on the hunt for somebody like this guy.
Yeah.
And once I actually got him and put him in jail, I think my life sort of went into a downslide.
But having said that about your own character, you're then come up with someone who is beside you, who's kind of the chipmunk and the go-getter, Sean. And
Chipmunk.
You don't mind if I say it that way, do you?
I don't know. I think Kevin liked that one, so maybe we'll keep going with that.
Now, did you meet any chipmunks when you were getting ready?
I did. There was no preparation with chipmunks, but
you're eager.
Very eager. I think it's an interesting character, too, because he's sort of done his research on Joe Carroll, and so I think, in a strange way, looks up to both of them, and so gets thrown into the situation where there's a lot of history for him. He's been studying it, he's been reading it, and all of a sudden, it's his real life. So I think it's an interesting process. He certainly worships, I think, Kevin's character in a way, looks up to him, and it's like reliving a sort of a classic story he's read almost.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting to get thrown into it.
Is he a pain?
I think that...
Not in real life.
Yeah.
No, not in real life, no. I think it's kind of interesting because I think that there's a moment in the pilot where, he kind of steps up a little bit and sort of gets in my face in a very kind of sort of subtle way. And I think I sort of flip a little bit and start to have a newfound respect for him. So I think it'll be an interesting relationship to develop down the line.
Now, the panel's in a few hours, right?
Yeah.
Anything you're going to reveal? Are you going to show the pilot? What are you going to do? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, we'll show the pilot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we showed it yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And again...
How was the response?
I think it's good.
Overwhelmingly
we weren't actually here.
We weren't actually here, but I've been reading about it online, and I think people, as you say, the twists and turns are so surprising in the pilot, and it's the least fatty pilot. It's incredibly lean and tight.
That's good.
Yeah. And I think that that people appreciate that. You get on with the story, you meet these incredible characters, and you are left gagging to know at the end of the pilot what the hell happens next.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, when can we see it?
The show goes on Monday nights in the mid-season, so I guess that's January.
We don't have a date yet.
I don't have a date.
I don't have a date.
I don't know.
Kevin, do you feel you've got any more clout amongst the Comic-Conners because of X-Men First Class? I mean, you're almost like a Comic-Con god now.
Yeah, well, being in X-Men First Class certainly didn't hurt. I think up until that point, it was kind of like Hollow Man was sort of a Comic-Con type movie, and it's funny. I was thinking about. I was in the original Friday the 13th, which is obviously a very genre picture.
How did you get murdered?
I got murdered by having an arrow come through my throat.
Awesome.
I had a classic horror movie death, which was I had sex with a girl and I smoked a joint. Had sex, smoked a joint.
So you have to die.
You say, I'll be right
gotta
back.
go. Yeah. And we flew out here on Friday the 13th. And as soon as I landed and was coming back to the hotel, I saw at least 4 people walking down the street covered in fake blood, and I thought, well, it's all kind of coming around full circle, yeah.
Guys, listen, thank you very much, and good luck with the pilot. I'm really excited about watching it. I know everybody out there is.
Thanks a lot.
That's so good. Kevin, James, Sean, thank you so much. The following premieres in 2013.
Still ahead, we sent Kamal to hang out with the cast of Game of Thrones.
Did he return with his head? I don't know. Find out after this. Did he?
I don't know.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Neo Energy, portable power on demand.
Check into getglue.com/Comic-Con Live for an exclusive G4 sticker.
What are you doing? Get out of here. Boom, she's over the edge.
And that's how Candace died.
Listen, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of political intrigue, naked ladies, or baby dragons.
Because no matter what you are into, the HBO series Game of Thrones has a way of keeping your attention.
Medieval times never looked so sexy as in HBO's Game of Thrones, which promises more conniving and killing in Season 3. This must be so overwhelming for you to come here and, I've seen like 10 guys dressed up as you.
It's awesome. It's breathtaking. I can't believe it. It's overwhelming.
It must be overwhelming.
Yes, but it's kind of like a big hug.
So your character on the show underwent a really huge change. You sort of start out as this really meek creature, and you sort of blossom into this badass.
That is true. That is very true.
You were such like a good, awesome guy. I was on your side.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And then you let me down. It seems to me that it must have been very hard to find boats in that era.
Dany has destiny, and that destiny is getting on the Iron Throne. but she kind of needs an army as well. So you get to see her take on her brother's ambitions a bit more.
But in my opinion, Daenerys Targaryen is the rightful heir to the throne.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
Do you believe it too?
No, I do. I completely believe it. Yeah, definitely. She's got dragons. I mean, like, genuinely, we geek out about this as a cast members. We, like, have conversations about it, and I'm like, I trumpet every time.
You're
like,
the mother of dragons.
What part of dragons are you guys not getting? Like?
What can we look forward to seeing from Daenerys in the next season?
Just so much more. I mean, season 3 is, when I read book 3, I kind of just couldn't really contain my excitement.
It's all a mystery to me whether I'm going to be in it or not, so I've just got to wait and see, because I'm not really in the books that much in the 3rd series.
Rob grows and changes. He's got 2 women in his life rather than 1, and the relationship between both of them is difficult for him. He's juggling something, and I can't wait to go into season 3 and see the relationship between Talisa and Catelyn. I want to see what goes on there.
Season 3 of Game of Thrones will introduce some new faces while keeping all of the awesomeness intact.
Look! Fans everywhere! As you know, there's a lot of awesome costumes on the Comic-Con floor. We have a couple down here, actually. Hey, what you guys doing over here?
Protecting our territory, that's what we're doing. That's right.
I thought I felt some wetness on my leg. Let's keep it on the fire hydrant, please. Play nice, play nice. And now I happen to know it's He-Man's 30th birthday. What better way to celebrate? Hello? Tell me about your costume.
I'm Man-at-Arms for Masters of the Universe.
And did you make this yourself?
Yeah, it's all handmade, foam rubber, plastic pieces, mostly foam.
And, please don't hit me. Is this nitrous? Do you enjoy a little puff of this every once in a while?
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
I think a lot of people. But this is a lot of armor. What does all this do?
Helps He-Man.
Somehow it helps He-Man? Okay. Well, coming up, the cast of Grimm comes by with some very scary fairy tales. Don't miss it!
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Subaru. Love wherever the road takes you.
Fairy tales were terrifying, gruesome nightmares, otherwise known as an excellent source material for primetime television drama. From Grimm, please welcome Bitsy Tulloch and Silas Ware Mitchell. Thank you for being here.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I know we're waving like it's like Punch and Judy. There's a guy down there with a stick.
I know.
I don't know.
Master.
Oh.
Now, last year when y'all were here, Grimm was brand new. Nobody really knew about it. What's it like this year? How is it different?
It's pretty crazy. They converted an entire restaurant into this like Grimm forest,
which
is really cool.
It's insane.
And then, but it, last year, even though the show we premiered at Comic-Con last year, and it was still sold out, and so there was a lot of excitement even then before it had premiered. But now it's just intensified to kind of an insane level.
Yeah, and it was also, I mean, just that thing they built in the tin fish or whatever is really, really cool, and it's nice because it kind of allows people into the world a little bit more.
Does it?
Because Grimm is like, I do interviews sometimes and people are like, what is it?
What is it? What is Grimm?
What is happening in that show? You know, it's cool.
A bunch of madness?
Like, who are these creatures and all that business?
Yeah.
And this exhibit sort of tells you a little bit about, you get to walk into the trailer and you get to see what the creatures are in a more detailed way, which I think is good for the fans.
It lets you experience that life.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. I need to go check it out.
It's cool.
Now, like you were saying, it was sold out last year when nobody had even seen it.
Yeah.
It's such a different genre. How do you have such a loyal fan base?
Well, I think one of the neat things about Grimm is that it's not, it is a genre show, but it's like 18 different genres. If you like sci-fi, if you like fantasy, horror, romance, drama, procedurals, it's all of those things rolled into one, which I think is why it's so appealing.
Yeah.
And then our showrunners, one of the reasons we were sold out last year is that our showrunners did Buffy and Angel, and they're, they have a very, very loyal fan base. And now it's nice to be sort of like accruing our own.
Now, so from all of the different episodes you did last season, what was your favorite fairy tale?
I really liked the season finale, which was Sleeping Beauty. Even though it did put me into a coma, I still liked it.
Even though you suffered for it, she suffers for her art.
I know.
You know how it is.
Of course, you got to. What about you?
I like the one with the spiders and the woman spider throwing up into the guy's mouth.
Oh yeah, Tarantella.
What the hell?
Like, who doesn't?
I mean, I read that script and I was like, really, guys?
Every so often,
They're like,
you're like,
yes.
And they're like,
you
yes.
wonder if they're taking the gore too far, but then it's like, I don't think there is such a thing as too far.
They just make it as far as it can get.
Yeah, and it just was so grisly, but kind of like accurate to the spider.
Yeah.
That's what they do. The Black Widow bites their mate, injects them with a neurotoxin, so they kind of freeze up, and then kills them or eats them or whatever they do. So. As
I like
disgusting, it's like
spiders.
doing that on a human scale. It's kind of intense. I thought that was pretty wacky and cool.
Oh, and then the Island of Dreams. So I don't know
yeah,
if
the
that's
crack,
where,
the Vesson crack house.
you know, the Vesson Crack House, but then the one where it was like the female bird creature, and he's mashing up and force feeding her all the worms and stuff, and I'm like, that was actually the only one where the Grimm crew, apparently they were like,
I just got a little.
They couldn't deal with it. They couldn't do it.
I got a little pre-vomital saliva.
Well, what can you tell us about season 2?
bigger monsters, scarier monsters. They're obviously doing different.
Nick gets really grimmed up.
Yeah.
Like his, you know, we saw in the season finale that this woman in black might be his mother, we're thinking. And there's kind of a developmental leap that he makes as far as his grim skills.
He's getting his grim on.
He's getting his grim on, which is good because the creatures and the forces, not even just necessarily creatures, but the sort of forces that are at work against him are deeper and stronger than just like weirdos doing weird things in a weird city. It's like global
Weirdos doing weird things
in a weird city. Yeah. That's grim for you. What's grim about?
Weirdos doing weird things in a weird city.
We're on it.
Real quick, I heard that y'all were drinking Bloody Marys earlier.
Hell yeah.
Is that how you get through Comic-Con?
It was noon, man. It was noon and we were on a boat.
We were like, let's have cocktails and then go to G4.
That's the best thing
It's
you
the
could ever do.
TV guide boat, you know?
TV guide, yeah.
You get on a
Complete
boat.
honesty.
Come on, you're gonna have a cocktail.
And they just made you Bloody Marys.
They made us drink Bloody
Do you
Marys.
think they'd bring some up here?
You'd have to look
Maybe.
into that.
Bloody Marys all around.
That's what I say.
All right, well, thank you so much, Silas and Bitsy,
for having us.
coming
Thank
on.
you. It's
Y'all
nice to
are
see you
awesome.
again.
Nice to see you, too. Grimm returns August 13th on NBC.
Now, in case you were wondering, oh, it is true. Yes, all your favorite TV shows made it down to Comic-Con this year, and that includes Psych, Falling Skies, and your future favorite, 666 Park Avenue.
Hey guys, James Roday and Dule Hill are still perplexing police on Psych, and they are entering their 7th season. Let's go check in with the cast and see what they got in store for us.
Just because you put syrup on something don't make it pancakes.
7 seasons is a huge accomplishment in television, especially now.
I thought it was possible, but you never really knew. I mean, I thought the show was funny enough, and if the audience got behind it.
Corbin's on the show, at least he was until the end of the season. Who knows what's happening there? Anything? No?
You might know him better than I do.
And Corbin, you're wearing a question mark on your chest. Is this a reference to perhaps you maybe getting shot in the chest?
Oh, I definitely got shot in the chest.
Yeah.
This is a reference to maybe did I die?
If any show is ever going to really knock somebody off, it's ours.
Who else is fed up with aliens coming to Earth and enslaving our planet? The people at Falling Skies. That's who. It's time to take back our planet.
This is the year we really sort of bloom the rose on our mythology and really get into that kind of storytelling.
You find out the aliens that you think are our enemies might be slaves themselves.
Skinner Rebellion. How is that even possible?
Are certain subsects of aliens then going to team up with the humans? Okay, sweet. All right, good.
Yes, they
awesome. Are we going to find out what's going on with the child's harnesses more in this season?
You will find out more. You see some effects of much more advanced harnesses. You see that my spikes are glowing. We found out that they were alive before they're attached. So there's revelations like that.
666 Park Avenue. The rent doesn't get you, the dark forces might.
666 Park Avenue is a show about a young couple who moves into this building and kind of uncovers that they have moved into this very mysterious haunted place.
It's apparently a wellspring or a font of power. And I think we have to assume that it's evil power. It's either that or because I've learned to manipulate it, when it comes through me, either was evil to begin with or I make it evil.
You've only shot the pilot, I understand. Are you aware of, like, do you think it's going to get any darker? Do you have any idea where direction it's going?
Well, I think it's going to remain seductive.
Yeah.
But it also will be a little bit unsettling, too. I mean, people will be a little freaked out before they go to bed.
When it gets to series, do you guys have it sort of mapped out as far as how dark you want to get with it? Yeah?
Yeah, no, we
That's a knowing
we
nod.
have a plan. I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, John, have you seen Lost?
No. And no spoilers, please.
Well, I was just gonna say.
No spoilers!
All right, the G4 is gonna air the entire series from the beginning. That is 4 episodes in a row every Monday night, starting this Monday at 8.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic!
You are gonna love the bit with the polar bear.
Candace, I said no spoilers.
I'm sorry. Still ahead, we remind you to enjoy your electronic devices while you still can.
Can you believe I'm an actor?
I can't.
The cast of J.J. Abrams' Revolution tell us about their tech-free apocalypse adventures right here after this.
I agree. Cosplay, you don't need it. This is the actual costume for Ron Perlman. Come on over here, take a look at this. It's Jor-El. It's Marlon Brando's actual costume from Superman. And over here we got Edward Scissorhands. And then over here we have Joe from Profiles in History. Joe, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Joe, tell us very quickly what it is you do with Profiles in History.
We sell movie memorabilia, props and costumes from the movies and television shows that you love. So if you want an Edward Scissorhand, Christopher Reeve from Superman, a Hellboy motorcycle, you come here and we'll sell it to you.
So you can own a piece of the thing that you love.
A piece of Hollywood history.
A piece of Hollywood history, you guys. All available from Profiles in History. Look them up on the internet. They have auctions going all the time. There's one coming up where you could own this very motorcycle. Write the check. Go ahead.
You don't come to Comic-Con just to look at things. You don't come to Comic-Con just to look at things. You also come to buy things. Take some. There you go. Specifically, those are cool, exclusive collectibles that you can't find anywhere else. Check it out. All right, I know I look ridiculous, but they promised me a giant bag of toys after the show if I wore this. So before you judge me, check out these collectibles. Yeah! If you've got an axe to grind here at Comic-Con, then look no further. It's the PV Spider-Man Rockmaster guitar. Yeah! So, tell me, what is so unique about this guitar here?
This is actually a limited edition PV Spider-Man guitar with art by Todd McFarlane.
How many of these are out there?
There are only 100.
100?
Yes, only 100 at Comic-Con.
And how much is it going to cost all of us here? Because they're all waiting in line.
The price of $275, it's yours.
Well, how about I take us out with a song, huh? Attack of the show. Can you tell me a little bit about this minibus?
I'd be happy to. This is our convention-exclusive Admiral Mahdi minibus from Gentle Giant Limited. It's a limited edition piece, and it captures one of the most iconic moments of the original Star Wars movie. Admiral Mahdi was getting a little uppity about the power of his battle station, and Darth Vader put him in his place with a well-timed Force choke.
And how many of these guys are out there?
There's only 1,200, and as a matter of fact, all 1,200 of them come with a autographed certificate of authenticity.
We've got Bruticus. Is he a combiner?
He is a combiner. Bruticus is actually 5 of the Combaticons that can transform into robot mode, vehicle mode, and one giant robot.
What is so special about him?
He is gigantic, and you can play him in the upcoming Activision video game, Fall of Cybertron.
And you can only get this at Comic-Con.
having a birthday. He-Man! All right, let's talk about exclusive toys. What do you got exclusive here at Comic-Con?
We have our amazing Vicron Masters of the Universe figure. This is based on the very original He-Man from 1982, which is why it's a 30th anniversary. Only at Comic-Con can you get him packed out in his barbarian outfit. So he's also got a space outfit and a military outfit. He's a gladiatorial warrior. That's why he's got all those crazy outfits. And he's always wearing the outfits of the opponents that he beats.
Happy birthday, He-Man! Woo! Get out! I said get out! Sorry, I broke it, I think. I just broke it. Another great Comic-Con and another great year of awesome collectibles. See? I told you it was worth it.
A world without electricity sounds like a very scary place. And I'm not just saying that because Gus from Breaking Bad lives there. From Revolution, please welcome Billy Burke, Giancarlo Esposito, and Tracy Spiridakos. Welcome, guys.
Yes, indeed. Hey, hey.
Hey. The Revolution has arrived.
Yes.
Right.
We have.
Are you guys all familiar with Comic-Con, or do we have any Comic-Con virgins here?
I would be a virgin.
Two firsts.
Yeah.
I've been here.
You're an old hat at this. Yeah. What are your feelings about it so far?
I think it's fantastic. It's a great place to come and see all your favorite, not only comic book characters and actors, but new ideas. You know? It's wonderful.
And are you surprised at how many people have shown up?
Shocked.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah. And such a lovely energy. Everyone's so nice. Everyone just wants to have a good time. It's beautiful. It really is.
So tell us exactly. Everybody out there is excited about it. You know, we're hearing about it. It's all over the place. Tell us exactly what Revolution is about.
Well, it takes place 15 years after the power has gone out mysteriously, and you know, it's a very character-driven show. Everyone has their own agenda, trying to get to whatever it is that their mission is, helping each other out. It's about community. It's about family. Lots of battling and kicking butt, and lots of adventure. There's a little bit.
Is your character a tough character? Is
she's tough. She's a warrior.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Billy, your character's a bit of a mercenary.
That's a kind of a good way to put it, except for he's not getting paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about him.
Miles is her uncle. He's been sort of in hiding, been reclusive for a while for this 15 years since the power's gone out. He wanted to get away from the fight. At one time he was a military guy, but he sort of went into hibernation. But she's got a purpose. She comes to find him to, unfortunately, bring him back into the fight that he wants no part of.
Right. And has he trained her at all, or is it just, you know?
We may get into some of that.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a little sweet shrug of the shoulder. I don't know.
Maybe.
We want some spoilers here.
Oh, you're just gonna have to watch.
Giancarlo, you've been known for playing bad guys, and you're playing another bad guy. Is there something that draws you particularly to bad guy roles?
Oh, I think we love the bad guy. I think the bad guy flushes all the good out of the story, which is, you know, he's the guy who finds out if you're telling the truth or not, and he's the guy that gives you the opportunity to know, well, my guy, wait a minute now, wait. Am I the bad guy? I think I'm really the good guy.
See, I've played a bad guy before, and you always think you're the good guy. You're the one who always is doing the right thing.
That's right. Exactly right. I'm keeping the peace. In this world, I'm keeping the peace.
Right.
Keeping order. Keeping anarchy from occurring.
He's the most earnest character.
Because usually bad guys are honest.
Absolutely. I'm honest.
Do we get to know much about the backstory of the characters? Or do we look at that at all?
You'll learn it through.
I love how you guys
the
are
device of there will be some flashback sort of device things that we use to sort of learn what's happened in the gap between the power going out and now.
Okay, I love how you're all being very coy.
It's mostly because we really don't know ourselves. So.
Let me tell you everything.
Let me ask about that, because we know that you know, with certain shows like this, they keep things secretive. Do they keep it secret from you guys?
Yes,
absolutely.
We've seen one script so far.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. We ourselves don't know the Bible of the show.
So how do you as actors then, with only knowing one script, how do you prepare for what's about to come up, or when you get it, you just have to go by the skin of your teeth?
Kinda.
Well, you build your backstory.
Yeah,
you build your
exactly.
character. You build the traits that your character has, what kind of morality your character has. So whatever you get in terms of the material that you're given on that day, you're able to filter through what you believe this character is.
Mm-hmm. So put it this way, I did an arc on. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
I did an arc on 24, and I didn't find out till my last episode that I was on meth the whole time. So that's
So you
I
just
don't know. I read it. I'm like, and then he goes to find his stash of meth. I'm like,
So well, I mean, well, that's you have no idea what's gonna happen then. No idea. Now, does it when you guys where do you guys film? Where's it shot?
Wilmington, North
Wilmington.
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yes.
And is it? I mean, have you been embraced by the community there? Do they know what's happening?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of production going on there. As a matter of fact, right now, not just us. Iron Man 3 is shooting there as well, but they're used to it. I mean, they've had a lot of production for. It's Wilmingwood.
Right.
Wilmingwood.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Again, I mean, you know, with the experience that you have on television already, are you ready for if this takes off and is huge, it again can change your lives all over again?
Absolutely.
Great.
Now that you put it that way, no.
We're like, yeah, really no.
I mean, did you expect when you got involved in the business that things like the shows that you've been in, the things that you've done were going to put you on the level of success to where you are today?
You know, you can never expect what really comes, you know, when it really happens. You know, this last year with Breaking Bad, for me, it's like all of a sudden I've been rediscovered all over again. I've been doing it for 47 years. But you do recommit to the work because all the rest of it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I dive back into the script and go, who am I? And that's where I find myself again. But it's exciting. It's exciting when people appreciate something that you do.
And most of us as actors are most of the time happy to be working.
Oh yeah.
You know, but it's not. It's you know, it's nice to be working on something that people are paying attention to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, listen, guys. Good luck with Revolution, and I hope it's a huge, huge success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Revolution premieres September 17th on NBC. Coming up, Marvel's unveiling a super secret short at Comic-Con. Lizzie Kaplan and Jesse Bradford will be here to tell us all about it after this.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote.
And now let's see what happened when we met the stars of Total Recall, The Expendables 2, and Dread.
Also known as the summer's most badass movies.
Tell us your fantasy. We'll give you the memory.
You ever get the overwhelming feeling of, oh, I kind of remember that, but it's slightly different from how I remembered it? It's not deja vu, it's Total Recall.
The original still to this day stands up as such a kind of a really fine example of absurdist humor. Ours is played a little straighter.
It's not going to be like the original Total Recall.
You don't have the most reliable of memories, do you?
It's going to be a little darker, a little more interesting, with a little more twists and turns to it.
Get in. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Incredible action sequences, but like a real love story, I think.
My wife.
You're married?
It's safe to say we're separated.
You're done.
What happens at the end?
I'm not telling you.
Really?
Yeah, you kind of might have to go and see the movie.
Conan the Barbarian, The Expendables. You've heard of those movies, right? Well, Lionsgate is about to open another can of whoop-ass here at the con with Dread. Dread.
800 million people living in the ruin of the old world. Only one thing fighting for order in the chaos. The men and women of the Hall of Justice.
This adaptation is very faithful to the comic. Dredd keeps his helmet on through the entire movie.
It's very dark and graphic and brutal.
Judgment time.
Let's finish this.
We were fortunate enough to be at the screening of the night, and the audience just went ballistic over it.
Somebody's hooked.
Sylvester Stallone's original Expendables had everyone and everything but the kitchen sink. But this time, the sink is going down.
Well, it's still kind of an old 80s kick-ass, old school type of movie.
We get the chance to expand on our characters a little bit in the second movie, to seeing Schwarzenegger and Willis pick up guns and actually get to killing.
His shoe is bigger than his car.
We added the machoest man in the world in Chuck Norris.
It's kind of mind-blowing, when you're on the set and Schwarzenegger picking out a bigger gun, please, and there's, Stallone with Van Damme, and it's kind of unreal.
What's the plan? Track him, find him, kill him.
So when you guys are on your downtime, do you ever just show each other like sparring moves?
No, we talk about books, literally. I'm like, you read 50 Shades of Grey? Like, yeah, I read that.
Oh, please, God, don't ever say that sentence again. Remakes, reimagines, and sequels, nothing beats a classic unless it has a really big gun.
Coming up, Blair Butler's got some big Hellboy news from Dark Horse Comics.
Plus, a surprise guest will drop by the stage. Find out who it is right after this.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Axe Anarchy for him and for her. Unleash the chaos.
Welcome back to Comic-Con 2012 Live, brought to you by Neo Energy.
I'm John Barrowman, and that's Candace Bailey, and we've only just begun our exclusive coverage from the convention floor.
That's right.
Hey!
Coming up, we'll be joined by Dave Bautista and RZA from Man with the Iron Fists. Plus, the folks from Mythbusters will be here to prove how much fun Comic-Con can be.
Then I'll catch up with some old friends from the TARDIS. Matt Smith and his companions from Doctor Who are coming by to pay us a visit. And I will get some answers from Karen Gillan about the countertops she destroyed in my flat in Cardiff. I'm coming to get you, girl.
I can't wait to hear that. So have you met Matt Smith before?
I actually have.
You have?
Yeah, I have. And we had a nice little table sit down, and I only got to talk to him once, but I haven't seen him since.
So this won't be awkward.
Yeah, awkward? No. Captain Jack
Great.
knows how to schmooze a doctor.
All right, I like it. Let's send it over to Sarah on the floor. Or not. Come.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, guess what? At Comic-Con, it can also be worth $1,000. Today we're going to take a look at some of the coolest art they have to offer here at Comic-Con. Cool, right? Well, guess what? We are here with the guy who sculpted these very figures. This is Randy Falk from NECA. He's the head of product development and the head sculptor. Now, Randy, when a lot of people come to Comic-Con and they think about the art of Comic-Con, they're usually thinking of prints, movie posters, things like that. But, I mean, this in and of itself is art.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's fine art, it's sculpture. It is definitely, there's a lot of skill and a lot of artistic talent involved, and people have no idea the amount of time and hours that go in behind the scenes just to make one toy happen.
We're talking about the art of Comic-Con. You guys have some really cool stuff this year.
Absolutely. Lots of really great Star Wars stuff up here on the walls. Part of what makes Comic-Con so great is the opportunity to bring our artists out here so that our guests can actually meet them, see them work, get a chance to talk to them. We have Christian Wagner here with us in our booth today. He's one of our most popular Star Wars artists. He actually does these beautiful reflections. So he'll capture some moment from Star Wars from the eyes of the character who's witnessing it. We have a lot of artists that use different types of methods. Here you're seeing our watercolorist. This is Brian Rood. He likes to do a lot of the drippy stuff.
Now, we're not just talking about prints on paper. You guys actually do stretched canvas as well.
We do stretched. We do also offer lithographs and silk screens as well, so other printing processes.
And we were talking about the art of Comic-Con, and it wouldn't be art without fine art. And we are here with the president of Choice Collectibles.
We create and we ask artists to create or recreate things that they've done. We have limited editions done of them in canvas or paper. If it's animation, it could be in cell form, and then we sell those pieces. So we frame them, and we have thousands of collectors that have been coming to us for years.
Now, when you choose the artist, how do you guys go about doing that? Like, when you say, oh, I want Alex Ross.
First of all, it has to do with demand.
Yeah.
So the more people that come in looking for certain artists, the more we look for that artist to do work.
Yeah.
And for example, with Alex Ross, nobody tells Alex Ross what to do. Alex Ross does what he wants to do.
There you have it. That's just some of the cool art you can see here at Comic-Con. There's so much. We can't get to it all. But you can. Just buy a ticket. Come on down.
You guys remember at the end of the Avengers when all that alien technology fell all over New York City?
Yeah, well, these guys know what happened to some of it.
Please welcome Lizzie Kaplan and Jesse Bradford from Item 47. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Nice to be there.
Now,
I like that you clap.
I have to ask, guys, is this your first con, or have you been here before?
Very first.
What do you think?
It's amazing and extremely crowded.
So crowded.
Yeah, lots of human bodies.
Did you come with a costume?
Of course.
You did?
No, I didn't.
I dressed up yesterday.
What do you think?
Her Lizzie Kaplan costume.
The what?
Very
believable. And you've come as Jesse.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Look at that.
Ringer.
Wow, look at that.
Tell us about Item 47.
It's a Marvel short about a young couple, Benny and Claire.
Get it?
Who stumble
Bonnie and
upon
Clyde.
a alien gun from the Battle of New York, and they tuck it into their trunk, and they go out to the woods and get it to work and learn how to use it and decide to go on a crime spree to better their station in life.
Yeah, it's not really good choices, though, is it?
It's not the best choices you've ever heard in your life, but
I don't know.
It ends up working out okay.
Rob a bank or something?
Yeah. Works out great for everybody.
Yeah.
So the moral of our film is to steal.
Yeah.
Steal.
Take matters into your own hands,
Just
and
steal.
you will get a job, I think is what you learn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only stealers win.
Only. Exclusively.
Yeah.
Just like the football team.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
A football
I like
reference,
it.
baby.
Hello.
I have no clue about football.
I don't think anybody in this entire place does.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Now, Lizzie, Item 47 premiered last night.
Yes.
There's like a secret screening of it.
There was.
How did that come about, and how did fans find it?
Well, they did an app that you could download, and then they did a whole scavenger hunt throughout the gaslight district, and people ran around all day, I guess, and then
That's really cool that they did that.
Yeah, they won getting to see our movie.
How many people showed up?
4 people.
Sorry.
400.
Four people?
400 and something. They filmed
Really?
the thing, and then they did a second screening
Yeah.
for another 400 people.
Really? Were y'all there?
For the first one.
Nice. What was
Yeah.
the reaction like?
It was great.
Very positive,
They're
yeah.
so excited about
know.
any additional stuff you can give the fans of Marvel stuff. They eat it up.
Did you expect that it was going to be as popular as it was?
No.
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, I had
I
no
really
idea.
didn't know what to
No idea.
expect.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll go, okay, and then you're here and you're like, wow, people care a lot.
Because
Of course.
this is a short film that is going to be on the Blu-ray.
Yes.
DVD.
Yeah.
Now, if people
for the Avengers, yeah.
For the Avengers, yeah. So if people then get the Blu-ray, they watch that. Do you think there's a life beyond the Blu-ray for this couple?
Is that the
and this
hope?
story?
I hope so.
I think we're not supposed to speculate about that, but the truth is, Jesse and I are the new Avengers.
Yes, you heard it first.
Breaking news.
There it is.
You can't keep the lid on that kind of information forever,
yeah,
right?
I'm too excited.
Yeah.
But so, do you think it's a possibility, though, that you could be in the next film?
I think anything's a possibility.
Just to
but
see the reaction?
Yeah,
See how
we
it
did it to have fun making
Yeah.
this short. So if anything happens from that, great. If not, great.
You sign on to do
Great,
something
great.
like this, and it's like you do it because you want to be woven into the framework of the Marvel world.
Of
If it
course.
develops into more, that's all the better. If it's just this, that's fine because we got to be there and be in it.
Yeah.
You know?
And where did you guys film it? Did you get to travel somewhere
LA.
nice? Oh, you did
Beautiful
in LA.
Manhattan Beach, California.
Nice.
Okay.
And downtown.
And downtown.
Yeah.
And are you both from the Los Angeles area?
I live there. I'm from Connecticut.
I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay, so you didn't have far to go.
No, I did not.
And they flew you in.
No, I live in LA.
You live in LA. I said Connecticut.
He's
I'm
from
Connecticut.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like
Sorry.
I'm from Florida and Alabama.
Gotcha.
Now, which Avengers would y'all want to avoid?
I guess I would want to avoid Thor because I fear hammers.
You have an irrational fear of hammers?
I do. I'm so afraid of hammers.
no idea.
Why?
I am terrified
What
of hammers.
What's the hammer?
Some childhood thing. We shouldn't get into it.
Did you not like Tom and Jerry cartoons?
Oh
and
my!
stuff
Don't
with the
even.
fans
Don't
and
even.
the stars and the birds and the. I would be most afraid of the Hulk because he's uncontrollable. There's no
loses
reasoning with
temper.
the Hulk.
Yeah.
You should
true.
Bribe him or
True.
You should always fear a man in orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy. This
Really?
guy.
You're next on the list
You are
after Green.
terrifying.
Yeah. I'm your next villain in the film.
Yeah.
The Steelers Avengers.
Lizzie and Jesse, thank you so much for being
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
You can see Item 47 when Avengers comes out on DVD and Blu-ray this September. I wonder what Sarah's up to right now.
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell ya, I am here with someone that is doing an amazing job cosplaying as writer-producer Damon Lindelof. Hello.
Hello, how are you? How's it going?
Let's just get to it. Let's talk about Prometheus. It was one of the most talked about films of the summer. Did you have any idea it was going to be so controversial?
That's a very polite way of putting it. I don't think that I had any sense that the divide would be so strong between people. I think anybody who's a writer or a director wants a movie to have an impact. So I guess if you hated it, you really hated it, and if you liked it, you really liked it. And weeks go by, and some people are like, I hated the movie so much I had to see it 4 times. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that. But I had no idea.
Why? I have a question. I liked it, but I had a lot of questions.
Okay.
Why do our creators hate us so much? Like, why just wake up and hate us? We're there to see you.
It's such a profound question. I think mankind has been asking that ourselves that question from the dawn of time. Our creators are always, all this goes all the way back to Greek myth, sort of mean. They hang out on Olympus and they throw lightning bolts at us, and we're just supposed to scurry around. So that was the story that Ridley wanted to tell, and I just did my best job to write it down.
Got it. And can I just give you a giant hug? Like,
No.
really giant hug? Thank you so much for making my favorite show ever, Lost. Oh. And now it begins airing on Monday.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for people who are going to start watching it from the beginning?
I think enjoy yourself. Try not to get too stressed out about all the mysteries. Watch the characters. You can probably go and get something to eat around the time that we are in season 3.
I agree with that,
And
kinda.
this is not the guy in the jungle. It's something else entirely, but he was not available. But I hope you dig it. That's all I can say.
I dig it. It's my favorite show. It's the best. So make sure you guys watch it on Monday. Thank you so much.
Sure, thanks.
Stick around. RZA and Dave Bautista from The Man with Iron Fist will be here live.
I scoured Comic-Con up and down to find the best swag, and I think I found it here at the Tokidoki booth. Look, cute Street Fighter! Yay! Cute Thor with a guitar! Yay! Cute Spider-Man riding the lizard! Kinda weird! Tell me look good. Out.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Mio Energy. Portable power on demand.
Here at San Diego Comic-Con, there's a little something for everybody. If you're not into collectibles or comics, you can always find a really awesome t-shirt, just like over here at We Love Fine, where you guys show me some of your best sellers.
This is our My Little Pony Pawn 3 shirt. This is cool Marvel tee right here. And we have some cool Star Wars tees. And My Little Pony has some hairs in the back and
I
wings.
love that. It's got wings.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Bestseller. Almost sold out.
Seriously.
Yep.
Awesome. You're gonna, yeah, thank you. That's what I thought.
Just a big teddy bear. The tagline for RZA's new film is putting the F-U in Kung Fu. Best tagline ever. From the Man with the Iron Fist, please welcome the director RZA and star Dave Bautista. Yeah! Now, the trailer for this film was one of the best things we've seen in a really long time. Anything we need to know going into this film?
Just know you're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of action, a lot of fun. I suggest you get the large popcorn.
All
right? And go for it.
How long is the movie?
It's about 96 minutes, I think.
I heard that originally the cut was 4 hours long.
Yeah, the original cut was 4 hours long.
How do you cut it down from 4 hours to 90 minutes?
Well,
how much did you cut out of the everything to make it 4 hours long?
The story itself is a story that takes place over 100 years, actually. But The Man with the Iron Fist is only about 10 years of that story.
Okay.
And so I had a lot of backstory, a lot of stuff that maybe wasn't important yet for the first one. Maybe we go to part 2. We have some things that
So there will be sequels.
Yeah, there'll be. Yeah, when we have success, we will have sequels.
There will be success. It looks so good.
It's so fun too.
So now it's 90 minutes.
96
so you had
minutes.
to chopped everything off.
Yep.
But still kept the important parts.
Oh no, this film rock. It plays through solidly. It's fun from first to the end. And there's also what you say? There's some love in it, right?
There's a little bit of everything in it. There's it's really an epic movie. There's a little bit of everything, something for everybody.
Now, Dave, there's a lot of action in this film. Did your wrestling background help?
I guess it did somewhat, in some circumstances, but I think more of my martial arts background helped a lot more.
Yeah.
That's actually my martial arts background is actually how I got the gig.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I seen Dave doing Kali, right? It's
Kali,
style?
yeah.
Doing
What
Kali.
is, I don't know
Kali
exactly.
it's a Filipino martial arts. It's usually there's an empty hand form, and I do a knife form.
You do a knife.
Yeah.
You do some major ass kicking.
Yeah.
So you got those muscles, you can wrestle, and you do all sorts of martial arts.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
apparently.
right.
Oh, I'm frightened. Now, Rizzo, you not only star in the film, but you also directed it?
Yeah, this is my first directorial debut.
And you've been working on it since 2005?
Oh yeah, I wrote the first draft of the story in 2005, and then I got with Eli Roth, my good buddy, and we sat down and we wrote a screenplay. And the screenplay.
So y'all wrote it together?
Yeah, we wrote it together. The screenplay was maybe about 140 pages.
Really?
Yeah, then we cut it down to about 120 before we start shooting.
Wow, and I forgot what I was just gonna say. ADD's kicking in. Now, Dave, how was the experience shooting in China?
It was different.
Yeah? I've never been.
It was like, we were about 45 minutes from Shanghai. And, Shanghai is beautiful. I mean, it's really just, it's incredible and it's growing every day. A lot of money in Shanghai.
Yeah?
But then you go out the suburbs 45 minutes out and there's not a whole
Very
lot.
poor.
So conditions were a lot rougher. We did, we worked on an outside studio with no insulation or anything, so it was really cold. It was middle of winter, so it was just cold and dirty, and I'm walking around with no shirt, and it was rough. We were beating each other up, so it was rough.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And how long were you there for?
I was there for about 150 days. Because I had to go through prep.
A bunch of months.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was gone.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have to explain that, Dave's holding the microphone because this man is so big and his neck is about as big as my leg. They couldn't fit a microphone on you, could they?
My big melon.
Because we talk about that I've got a big head, but man, this is a muscle.
So thanks for telling everyone that
That's
my
all right.
head's too big
No,
for
not
that.
your head. Actually,
You're
I think I'm
gonna
gonna
get beat up now.
I'm gonna leave.
Now, what else are you guys working on right now?
Well, I'm just working on the soundtrack right now. The soundtrack for the movie. I think it comes out October 23rd. The movie is November 2nd. And he got something exciting going on.
Yeah, I'm actually making my MMA debut on
You
DirecTV on October 6th. Yeah,
Oh,
this
congratulations.
is 2 years in the making. I actually thought I was going to leave wrestling and go straight into fighting. And, by chance, Rizzo offered me this part, so I made, this movie my priority because it was so important to me. So this is 2 years in the making for me, and a dream come true. I'll be fighting on
That's
October 6th.
amazing. You said October 6th?
Yes.
Congrats on that.
Yeah.
So, Wu-Tang, anything happening?
Well, Wu-Tang is in the soundtrack, so, right now it's all about the Man with the Iron Fist. We'll enjoy that. Then after that, I'll figure out what I'll do next.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Good luck with everything.
G4 in the house.
Yeah! The Man with the Iron Fist will be in theaters on November 2nd.
Now, it just wouldn't be Comic-Con without Stan Lee. Come on it up with the legend himself.
If we lived in the age of idolatry, this next man would be worshipped as a god. And here at the con, it's pretty damn close. With me, the one, the only, Stan Lee. So tell us about Stan Lee's World of Heroes.
Well, it's a new site that we have on YouTube. It's got something called Stan's Rants. It's got fan wars where the fans compete with each other. There are more than a dozen different features, all of them something to do with superheroes. And I think all of them are a lot of fun. If they're not amusing, I don't want them.
So what kind of rants do you do?
It has to do with Superman. Whenever you see him fly, all he does, the actor goes like this, and off he goes, with no visible means of propulsion. What makes him fly? He just goes like that, and he's off flying.
That's right, there's nothing coming out of his
Nothing.
shoes. Stan Lee, you guys, you know what? It's awesome to see somebody over 80 who's hipper than Betty White. Enough with the Betty White, okay? We get it. I'll take Joan Rivers over Betty White.
Stick around, Carrie Byron and the Mythbusters team investigate just how much fun Comic-Con can be right after this. I know that, and you are?
The 5th Doctor.
And you are?
The 11th Doctor.
Oh my goodness, it's the doctors, but that's not why I'm down here. Get out of here. This is why I'm here. Check this out. We have...
Crag the Barbarian.
He's very angry.
Very angry.
But with good hair.
Yeah, I guess. Not Thor, though.
No, not Thor.
Tarzan, all that stupid stuff. No.
I haven't listened to a word you've just said because I'm not looking at your mouth. There you go.
He-Man.
He-Man. Can you do the...
Yeah.
Go on.
By the power of Grayskull!
And we have here my favorite. We have...
Aquaman.
Aquaman. You gotta check out that outfit. Oh yes. Aquaman, the view that I've got here, you can't see on camera, but thank you very much, guys. That's why I love Comic-Con. Candace, back up to you. You wish you were here. You wish you were here.
Thanks! You like video games? You like TV? Well, Sci-Fi's got something that combines them both.
Sci-Fi Channel and developer Tryon Worlds have created a first-of-its-kind video game and TV show with Defiance. The best part? You control the outcome.
Defiance starts with these arcs coming from a different planet.
All hell breaks out.
All hell breaks out. Basically,
World
a war starts.
and ravages Earth. Earth is on its last legs.
I play Arissa. She's an alien, and I travel with my partner here, who is basically my father figure.
Is she some sort of bounty?
She's my daughter.
Is it scary as an actor to know that gamers might be affecting the character that you've fallen in love with and that you're portraying?
I think it's pretty cool, actually. I think leave it to the gamers.
The idea that finally we might be entering a new genre, a new media, where our audience, which are partly gamers but not just gamers, can directly influence the show is a natural evolution, I think, to me, of where both film and TV should be going and are going.
You all know what to do.
Defiance. It's like TV and video games had a baby. An unrelenting, bloodthirsty baby.
All right, for the last 10 years, these guys have been disproving the disprovable.
And with a minimum of physical injury.
From Mythbusters, please welcome Tori Belleci, Carrie Byron, and Grant Imahara. Are you doing it right?
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Of course, anytime. No, a little Twitter bird told me that you guys were really excited about Comic-Con.
Every year. These are our people.
Yeah, right? Ours too. How's it been for you guys so far?
It's been awesome. The other day we snuck into the Walking Dead panel.
I'm
and
so
we
jealous.
were
Right?
going
Hold on a minute.
nuts.
Everybody's been except me. I didn't get to go.
I I didn't go to the panel.
No,
I was
but
working.
I thought you said you snuck into one of the.
Oh, I went to the party last night.
Yeah,
I was Walking Dead
There's
party.
the panel and then the party.
But I love The Walking Dead. So what'd you think? How was it?
It was awesome. They showed us some clips from the 3rd season. But it was just so fun just to see like how it all came together.
Now, are y'all doing a panel here?
Yes, that's tonight.
Are you doing any kind of experiments while you're
We're
doing
not
the panel?
blowing anything up or
come
setting
on.
anything up.
Come on, you're doing something.
It's hard to get the explosives through TSA.
No, you got to do something. Well, what are you doing in your panel? Get fans excited.
We are just going to be talking about it. I mean, it's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity for us to come in and actually work. Talk to the fans, and just kind of have interaction with them.
Yeah.
And I mean, we feel like we're in a little space up in San Francisco, and we come here, and it's like, oh wow, people actually watch us.
Have you guys got the same fan base that you think you've had for the last 10 years? And if so, how have you changed the show over the 10 years for your consistent fans?
Well, when you're on for 10 years, fans are being born every day. I mean, there are people who are watching us as kids that come to us as college, adults.
I grew up watching you guys.
Yes.
That's weird. How does that make you feel? It's a little depressing with like a teenager. It's like, I grew up watching you, and you're like, oh God, I've been on this for like a long time.
So old. How many Comic-Cons have y'all come to?
I think this is our 4th one.
It's my 3rd.
It's your 3rd, and y'all's 4th.
Yeah.
Have you walked the floor?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Did you dress up, or did you walk as
No,
yourself?
I just had a baseball hat, and I just kind of
Really? And you got to get around?
Swerve through the crowd, yeah.
People weren't stopping you.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Doctor Who. Yeah, he's got a costume going.
I dressed up as Doctor Who.
As
love you.
Nice.
As the Doctor.
Yes.
As the Tenant. So
As David.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Now you guys have like kind of titles in the show yourself. We've got electronics. Is that right?
Robotics, electronics.
Yes, and we've got artist. So yes, and we also have Daredevil.
Yeah, which is in our new season's coming up. We actually tested a myth. Can you ride a rocket-powered surfboard? So we strapped 200 rockets to a surfboard, and I went for a ride. Now I can't tell you if it's possible, but let's just say it's going to be awesome.
Replace Daredevil
but
with
you
Crash
didn't
Test
die.
Dummy.
Yeah, I didn't He's die. still here, so that's okay. a spoiler of some kind.
Do y'all have a favorite science experiment from past episodes?
Oh boy.
There's so many favorites because we have such a long history, but as of our last season, I really liked our fire dragon arrow myth. It was an ancient Chinese weapon where these rockets shaped like dragons came at their enemy and then shot fire-breathing arrows out at the enemy.
You know what I love? I love this. But see, I mean, I'm a big geek myself, right?
Is that what we're looking at right now? No.
I love the fact.
this is it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Wow, you have it.
That's it right there.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So this is
You can see them launching off, and then they launch arrows out of the mouth of these dragons.
Just one arrow?
You
or-
can see it's many.
No, like 10 arrows
So
come
it's
out
like
of the
it's like an ancient cluster bomb.
Yeah, pretty exactly. much. Yeah.
But
I mean, it's somewhat impractical, really hard to make it go off right, and it never evolved as a weapon,
Now,
but it's cool that it existed.
do you guys get any input on the, like kind of researching stuff that you want to do? Because you talk about it so passionately.
Oh yeah. We get to.
So you pitch your ideas?
They ask us to pitch ideas,
Nice.
and sometimes they get through, sometimes they don't. Yeah, and then Discovery will come in and say, I'm sorry, you can't do that, it's too dangerous. Because there's this one myth that I want to test, going over the Niagara Falls in a barrel. And for some reason, they don't want us to test that.
I wonder why. I can't imagine why.
You have to ask that?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. I mean, it's only been done once before, I think.
I don't know.
And
I know a lot of people have tried it.
People have tried it, and a lot of people haven't survived.
Yeah. So we thought,
Well,
what if
why
we all...
would you want to try that if so many people haven't survived?
Because he's crazy.
Yeah, but you could do it in a
like
big...
the best roller coaster ride ever.
But it doesn't need to be like
That'd
a
be so
wooden barrel.
scary.
It can
Right.
be like a big
A
metal,
steel ball,
ball that you
Right.
go down
Exactly. That's the
Still.
challenge, is to find out a way to do it safely.
Without dying.
And it can have jet propulsion so that when you go to the water, they fire and you can come onto the water slowly.
I think we've got a plan forming here.
Look.
I'm all for
You should join the team.
engineering
Yeah.
experiment, but putting a live person in, that's where I
a
come
dummy.
in. I'm like,
Put in a
maybe
dummy.
we start with a
Yeah,
dummy.
we'll start with
Yes.
the dummy. Or live dummy.
Well, listen, I would love to watch that, but always be careful, right? Safety first.
Safety
Listen to me,
first.
Dad. Anyway, guys, thank you.
Thank
and good
you
luck
so
with the
much
next
for
season.
being here.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
You guys are going to have to come up and blow some stuff up with us.
Listen, you invite me and I'll come and do it. No problem.
Mythbusters airs on the Discovery Channel. Still ahead, a timey-wimey first.
We'll talk to Doctor Who's Matt Smith Arthur Darville and Karen Gillan, destroyer of my countertop. I'll get an answer right after this.
I can't wait to hear this.
I can't wait to hear it either.
Shorts right here having a stare down. This is intense. Oh my goodness. Break it up for a minute, guys. Can you tell me a little bit about your costume, sir?
Darth Malgus from the Old Republic, Star Wars.
You're terrifying, and you're terrifying me, so I'm moving on right now. Tell me about yours. Did you make this?
Actually, I have really talented friends. Castle Corsetry did my costume, and Bilious Works did my helmet. Castle Corsetry is my wife, and Bilious Works my friend Tina.
Your helmet is awesome. Can I wear it, please, please, please?
Sure.
Is it gonna break my neck? Is it so heavy?
No, but your Schwartz might become as big as mine.
Ooh. Now we have a master of rage, the Hulk. I want to see your best rage.
Hulk smash!
No. Was that good, guys? No! I want to see you rage your mama! Don't be talking about his mama. Let's send it over to John.
Great, I love it.
Isn't it amazing?
Well, here we have some time travelers. I've been there, done that. From Doctor Who, please welcome Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, and Arthur Darville! The crowd, as soon as you guys have come up here, I love this. The crowd starts to gather right behind, and they're all shouting, "We love you, we love you." As a Brit myself, it makes me feel fantastic. How does that make you feel when you guys come to the
amazing.
States?
It's the best.
It's
feeling,
surreal.
Isn't it?
It's
and
really
Comic-Con
surreal.
just pours that all over you.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. We love it here.
Yeah, we do.
Now, it's not your guys' first, is it?
No.
Obviously,
we
you
came
guys
last year.
you came last year. And Arthur, this is your first?
Yeah, it's my first time here.
As a virgin, how does it feel?
I mean, it's just utterly surreal. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing. And I love all the costumes and stuff. Like, people put in so much effort into, looking so amazing. I mean, like, I wish every town was like this all the time. It's brilliant.
So have you guys been down there and have you seen? I know. Look, listen to it. It's just amazing. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love
Have you guys been down? Well, if you walk, you probably can't walk the floor, can you?
No, we
I
haven't.
think we're going to do it in some masks.
Yeah.
If you could put a mask on, what mask would you put on?
Oh, God.
Klingon.
Batman, because I just love Batman. He's like my favorite superhero.
Really?
Yeah.
I've just been given one of the new T-shirts for The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's totally awesome.
I want to see that film so badly.
Have you seen many people dressed as yourselves down there?
I've seen a couple of people dressed as you.
I've seen a really, really hot chick dressed as Matt.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
That must be weird for you, right?
Seriously, I'm asking the questions to you guys, but I know how it feels sometimes. It's weird for me to be on the other side, but when you do see someone dressed as you, what goes through your mind?
Well, it's just excitement, I think.
It's obviously very flattering as well.
But it's that remarkable thing where it has nothing to do with us. It's that character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who sort of galvanizes that spirit in people, and it's I'm having a really good Comic-Con. I'm loving it.
Now, we lose Mr. and Mrs. Pond, don't we?
Yeah.
Can you give us any insight to what happens? Can you tease just a little bit?
Well,
can
Karen,
we
we're
say?
trying not to put our foot in it all day.
all day.
Just giving away
But
secrets.
I'm family.
Yeah, no.
You can tell me.
Hang on a minute. Well, basically, there's going to be 5 episodes, and all are kind of like movie scale epic things.
they're great.
And then at the end of those 5, we are going to depart, and it's a pretty amazing way to go.
Get a couple of boxes of tissues.
I did hear through the grapevine, because you all know when you're filming in Cardiff, I have a house in Cardiff.
Well,
and
Karen lived in it for like 2
know,
years.
Listen, I know. What happened to my counter?
I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
Was it bread? We're all trying to figure out, but it's a selling point now. Anybody who comes in and they say, "Oh, we're interested in renting," I said, "Well, Karen Gillan, she messed up the countertop." I'm like, from Doctor Who? I'm like, yeah, leave it. So you've done me a favor.
I am sorry, though. I really
Don't be silly. You've done me a total favor. So you lose these 2 as the doctor, but you get a new assistant.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about
Jenna, Louise Coleman, who's doing very well. Yeah, I mean, as well with that show, it's the very nature of it is I mean, you could answer this for me. It is a show about regeneration, and it changes, and you've got to go with the times. You've got to change. And so we've welcomed her into the family, and she's doing brilliantly well. She's lovely, and I think people are going to really love her. And she's different to Amy, you know.
Now, I'm going to jump back here because, you know, obviously David, I've worked with David and that my doctor.
Yeah.
For you, this was a huge, big step to come into this, and you've made it completely your own, and you've done a fantastic job with it. Was it at all daunting for you when they came to you and said, we want you to be the doctor?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but it's kind of one of those no-brainers. I just went, yes. And then suddenly we were on set in a beach in Wales on the first day. And it's so strange, like, you know Hutcho, the Spark, you know all the crew and everyone, don't you?
Yeah.
Perhaps makeup.
Yes.
I mean,
give them all my love, by the way.
Yeah, no, of course I will. They'll be thrilled. And actually, those first few months, we sort of had to. Is that weirding you out a little bit? We had to hold
also for
hands.
the companions, it's a major step too, because literally your lives changed.
Yeah.
In an instant, that's the weirdest thing. It's not even like as soon as you get that role, it's just different.
But nothing can prepare you for it. You just kind of, it's like anything, you just go with it and see what happens. And,
But it's been the best change.
So if you know, Series 7 is coming up.
Yeah.
And a lot of exciting things are going to happen. If there were to be a 50th anniversary, well, we all know there's going to be a 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Would you guys all want to be involved? Obviously, you will be.
I will be involved, yeah. I mean...
Have you heard anything?
Well,
don't look at the face!
Literally.
I know you can't say.
You know we can't say.
I know you can't say, but do you think there'll be a 50th anniversary?
There will be, but whether we're involved, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. Well, listen, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks,
have
Tom.
a great Comic-Con. Have a great Series 7, and good luck with everything. And I
you
hope
so
one day
much.
our time-traveling crosses.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
Thanks, John.
Well done. Well
Good
done.
to see you, buddy.
Thanks to my fellow time travelers. Time and space are relative, but Doctor Who will definitely return later this year.
Last year was a year of big changes and reboots for DC Comics. Find out what they mean for your favorite super people right after this.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Resident Evil 6, available October 2nd. Pre-order today, rated M for mature.
Hey, John, so that is the third Doctor you've gotten to hang out with. How'd it go?
Yeah, it went great. You know, it was really weird sitting with them because I've been in that position and been interviewed, and it was weird to talk to them because even though we haven't really worked together, the Doctor Who family is a huge family, and we all feel part of it. And it's, it made me a little homesick.
Aww.
Homesick for the TARDIS. Look at that. There we are. Oh, that's awesome.
Very cute.
Yeah, and I finally found out what happened to my countertops.
What? I didn't get to hear. I wasn't able to hear it in my ear. It was very loud.
She told me after she was cutting bread. But it's a selling point. So
It is. It definitely is.
If you ever want to rent a flat in Cardiff,
Upsale.
it's a Doctor Who flat.
Yay!
Hey-ya.
DC Comics gave itself a facelift last year, and everyone went through some big changes.
Now the Green Lantern can only get married in 6 states and the District of Columbia. Blair Butler has more on the rest of the shakeups from the Comic-Con floor.
Last year at San Diego Comic-Con, DC made headlines when they announced the new 52, a total reboot of the DC universe. This year, they have breaking Batman news and a controversial Watchmen prequel. Oh, hi. He looks really mad at me. What's your take on the reboot so far and kind of where it goes next?
We're doing 0 month to kind of commemorate the 1 year anniversary of the New 52, and we asked the creative teams to all do something that kind of revealed something about the books, the characters, whether it's origin stories or some sort of back, story that kind of would serve as hooks for new readers. The driving mantra behind the New 52 is make it accessible, make it easy to come into, and 0 month allows us to do that.
One of the most dynamic titles of the New 52 is Scott Snyder's Batman. And now we get this announcement that maybe an old villain is coming back.
When we did Detective Comics #1, they introduced the Joker there. They felt they wanted to start with the strongest villain possible.
but we wanted to leave him in a way that was going to be people guessing for the first year about who he is or what happened to him. Well, I'm happy to say that the story that Scott's doing, playing throughout the Bat line, is really going to be the return of the Joker and how he affects every single character in the Bat universe. And we brought him back in the best way possible.
Minus a face, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the goals is, and that's actually the heart of the story. In Joker's twisted logic, he cuts off his face to reveal his inner self and to see who he truly is. And he's going to be challenging every one of the Bat heroes to reveal who they are as well.
Last but not least, before Watchmen, now did you expect it to be super controversial when you launched it?
People were pretty, talkative online about it, but at the actual shows, they were much more receptive. So the books have come out, and the reception has been tremendous. So we're actually very happy with how the books have been selling.
We were excited when we saw the Ozymandias art by Jay Lee. Jim was seeing that and following it. But realistically now, the next big one coming out is going to be the Rorschach book. Lee Bermejo did such a beautiful job on the Joker graphic novel, and he's doing the work of his life on Rorschach. And then you have Adam Hughes, who's doing his first interior work in over 10 years on Dr. Manhattan. So, while the other books are up and running, we still got two really strong number ones about to come out the pipeline.
Capes, controversy, and the return of Batman's greatest villain. It's going to be an excellent year for the new 52. Oh, that is right at eye level, actually.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
So you recently wrote a book, right?
Yeah, I wrote it with my sister. Yeah. Oh, look what you got
at
there.
this.
It's called Hollow Earth. Yeah, we're doing a signing for it a little later
Really?
in the afternoon. Yeah, for some.
What kind of book is it?
It's a book for 8 to 13-year-olds, but we've also written it so that adults can read it. It's about twins that have exceptional powers. They're called Animari, and they can bring art and things to life. So it's a fantasy kind of adventure, and it's just absolutely fantastic.
I can't wait to read it. Can I have a copy?
Nope, sorry, you can't, because it depends. I mean, are you guys Twitter users Disney Freak 1978 and S-Jump 54? Because if you were one of those lucky people, we're sending you a copy signed by my sister and I. So hey, you can have one, but you
Yeah,
can.
because I'm not one of those people. I guess I should have been tweeting with the hashtag ComiConG4 all week long.
Nah, you should have. Well, look, I'll try to find you an extra copy as long as you've learned your lesson. Yeah, you can have it back. All right.
It's mine.
You better read it now. Don't just sit it on the nightstand.
I'm keeping it. It's mine. I need you to sign it for me later.
It's already signed. It's done.
Oh,
Coming
fantastic.
up, he currently stars in Castle, and I'm very excited because I think he's fabulous. But he'll always be Malcolm Reynolds in our hearts.
Nathan Fillion will be here live right after this. Thank you.
I've got Art and Franco here, famous for their Tiny Titans comics. What do Tiny Titans actually do? Do they fight evil still or what? Because they're so tiny.
Yeah, it's kind of like, schoolyard problems and, hey, this one took my crayon kind of problems, not really punch you in the face kind of problems. And
When you're 3, those are big problems.
huge problems, but they're the Tiny Titans that we all know and love, but really, really tiny.
Not only do they have these awesome comics, but they also have this really cool limited edition school bus figurine set.
Yeah, man.
I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan, and I'm not asking to be her, but would you mind making me an honorary Tiny Titan?
I can do that. I can hook you up real good. There you go, Miss Jessica.
Thank you. Can I get an oh yeah? Oh yeah!
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote.
Welcome back to G4's coverage of Comic-Con 2012 Live.
Welcome back.
We are so glad you could make it.
Coming up, we picked the brain of George R.R. Martin because it's the brain that made Game of Thrones possible.
Plus, the biggest movie of 2013 might be the one with the biggest monsters. Pacific Rim director Guillermo del Toro will swing by with his stars to tell us why. I'm very excited about
I
that
am
one.
too. Also, John, do you like gladiator shows?
Do you really have to ask that?
Nope. You are in luck. Liam McIntyre and Manu Bennett from Spartacus will be here very, very soon. And now, a handsome, charming sci-fi icon.
Our next guest is basically my brother from another mother. Ladies and
ready,
gentlemen,
guys? Here we go. We're
please
walking up.
welcome to the stage, Mr. Nathan Fillion!
Here we go, brother. All right, hustle up. Ready, go, go, go. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Take positions.
I love this. It's a live entrance.
I love it too.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yay, the man
There he
himself,
is.
Nathan
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fillion.
nicely worked. Nicely done. All right.
Hi. Nice to see you. Good,
Nathan, I'm
how
John
are
Barrett.
you?
Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Lovely. Is that Nathan?
Welcome.
Thank you. Nice.
10th anniversary.
Yes.
How does that bode with you? How does it make you feel? You are like the god of Comic-Con.
I would say Joss Whedon's the god. I'm maybe the Duke.
The Duke. Well,
Yeah.
that must still be really cool.
I will take the Duke.
It's not a bad title.
I write it on my water bottle at work, the Duke.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. You know, that job meant a lot to me, and short-lived, very short-lived. I don't know if you know this. It was canceled.
What?
Yes, I'm
Canceled?
sorry. So, but we all believed that we were doing something good and we were doing something right.
Yes.
And to have a short-lived show, 10 years later, have the kind of fandom that it has,
Do you know about these guys?
well, we were talking and chatting as we came in. I thought, you know,
Just so the audience knows, they
Walk
are
me in.
the brown coats that walked him in. Waited in your line for 8 hours.
I'm told they oversold the
panel.
event by 20,000.
Holy moly!
In
serious?
case someone couldn't make it.
Oh my gosh. They were not able to get in, so they just walked you up. And that's probably even cooler. I'd say.
It was cool for me.
It was a
Yeah,
great
you should have a
entrance.
huge grin on your face.
How has your life changed since Firefly?
Everything has changed, Candace. No one would hire me to play a lead role. I had things on my resume, but
Yeah.
it was always like the guy fifth down the line or the girl's
Second
ex-boyfriend.
choice.
It was always way back somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in that? That's the reaction.
Yeah.
Until Joss Whedon gave me a chance to play a lead role, but no one wants to gamble on you.
Of course,
Until
I know.
you've proven yourself, but no one can give you a chance. You just want to prove yourself. So Joss gave me that chance to take on a lead, to do a 1-hour drama, because we were canceled, and then we had a movie that gave me another opportunity to be a lead in an actual major motion picture. Now people consider me for leads in pictures as well.
Of course they
It
do.
changed everything.
So your life has changed, but how have you've been coming to Comic-Con for a long time?
Yes, 10 years ago was my first Comic-Con because of Firefly.
So how have
Nice.
you seen Comic-Con change over those 10 years?
It's
the
a
times that
little
you visited?
bigger.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
It gets
just a
bigger
little.
every year. I don't understand how they cram everybody in here.
I don't either. I mean, this is just, it's chaos, it's madness, but it makes it so cool.
But you know what? It doesn't. It doesn't suffer from the problems of overpopulation. It doesn't have people getting bitter and mean. People come together, and there's a camaraderie here
Yes.
that grows every year as well.
And the fans are so amazing here, aren't they?
It's a good feeling for one weekend just to go nuts like this. It's a good feeling.
Now,
No, go on, Ken.
Oh, I was just going to say, besides Firefly, is there anything else going
I just
on?
did a incredibly funny panel, the TV Guide fan favorites. There was a lot of people there from different shows. I
Those are
geeked
good.
out. I really did.
Did you?
Oh my God.
Over who? Who'd you geek out over?
Sarah from Walking Dead was right beside me, so
Oh,
I
The
was
Walking
having a
Dead.
fit. And Joel McHale from Community.
Uh-huh.
I'm a big fan of Community.
Uh-huh.
We had a lot of people there. I was a big fan. And also, we've been doing Zach Levi has the Nerd HQ.
Yeah.
The Nerd Machine did the Nerd headquarters.
Uh-huh.
They do a beautiful dance party every night. There's no all-night dance parties at Comic-Con except for Nerd
that?
headquarters.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a dance party, 'cause you know I love to
niche
dance.
that you need to fill there.
Well, it's taken care of. Zach Levi got the hold of that. And then we were doing panels there. I'm doing one tomorrow as well.
Really?
Yes,
so you're
indeed.
just crazy busy the whole time you're here.
You know what? And what's the great thing is he's raising money for Operation Smile, giving kids in the third world countries with cleft palates a chance for a face.
Oh, that's great.
amazing.
Yeah. That's great. Now, what is this I hear about Much Ado About Nothing?
Much Ado About Nothing is Joss Whedon would have us come over to his house for brunch and read through Shakespeare. And we would sit down and read Shakespeare plays over brunch. It was a great time. He said, one day we're going to film one of these. I said, fantastic. I thought he meant literally we're going to sit down and read it while he filmed it. But what he meant was I went to his house. He had lights, he had cameras, he had
Really?
sound guys, he had better catering than I've seen on a lot of film sets.
Nice.
And a makeup
it's Joss,
department,
I mean.
hair, wardrobe, editing bay. It was all there, and we filmed a movie at his house.
That's really cool.
Right?
That's
At the
really
man's house.
awesome.
So did you learn all the lines, or were you still reading it? Or
You had to learn the lines.
that must.
Reading Shakespeare is tough. It's not the
Yes.
it's not the
yeah.
easiest thing to make it make sense. It's not the easiest.
You're like, what does that even mean?
Memorizing Shakespeare.
So if you had
Even harder.
If you had a wish then of something you could do either on stage or on television, I mean, because obviously we know you're going to be filming the next series of Castle.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you guys got to in the season finale last year. I have to say, because my mom and dad are huge fans.
We're big with moms.
Oh yeah. But my mother, and they always DVR it. And when I go to the house, and every night we sit down, it's let's watch an episode of Castle.
That's so cute.
So I've kind of fallen for you too. I quite like that.
I don't blame you.
All right. Thank
now,
you.
just the other night, I ran into you.
We ran into it on the skywalk.
You and your brother were scootering across.
Right.
Scooting? I don't know. What do you call it? Scooting?
We got these little
scootering?
zooters. When I come to Comic-Con, I can't really walk around very well. No. So sometimes I don a disguise.
Yeah.
This year, my disguise is speed.
Well,
People go, I think that was Nathan Fillion. And he's gone.
And I mentioned that you were supposed. Last year we saw you here, and you were about to hit 1 million Twitter followers, and you were supposed to come on our show when you hit 1 million.
And
so you're gonna have to come back on.
I forgot all about that. I
I know.
promised you I was going to come on the show when I hit 1 million followers.
Well, you'll
and I
come
forgot.
back next week.
So
you owe me a show.
Are you looking forward for 20 years?
Oh, wouldn't that be neat?
That'd be awesome.
It will be. It will be neat, Nathan.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for
Pleasure,
coming
Nathan.
on.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to Nathan Fillion. He's awesome.
See, Mom, I shook his hand. Castle returns to Crime Solving Mondays this fall.
I love you, John's mom.
The Resident Evil franchise, much like the zombies it's about, just won't die. Matt Myra spoke in 2D to Mila Jovovich and the stars of the 3D Resident Evil Retribution.
Resident Evil, 5 movies in, and rumor has it we're about to find out the truth about everything. Is that correct, Umbrella? We're going to finally know what the secret is?
We're going to figure a lot of stuff out.
Okay.
And a lot of people are going to die.
I'm gonna kill you. Good luck.
Now, you, Michelle, get to play a good Rain and a bad Rain.
There are definitely two aspects of myself
Yeah.
that will be exploited within the film.
Which aspect do you enjoy
The bad
being
Rain.
exposed? Yeah, okay. Figured.
Because I get to kill people.
She's so cute
I
as
like
Good
being
Rain.
violent.
Did you shoot totally with 3D in mind the entire time? You're like, this is going to be 3D?
Yeah, the movie was
Yeah.
planned as a 3D movie. I mean,
That is-
right from the
thank you for doing that.
From the writing stage,
Yeah.
you know, I wrote things that I knew would play great in 3D.
Yeah. The Resident Evil franchise very successful. Why do you think that is?
Look at these girls. I mean, come on.
This is
These girls with heavy machine guns in tank outfits. Come on.
Is this the last one in the franchise?
Well, listen, I'm just going to say right here that I have heard Paul talk about a number 6. He's got something churning over in his amazing, violent, crazy brain.
Resident Evil, the newest one, is coming out September 14th. Check it out.
Coming up next.
Winter! Winter is coming!
That's right. Game of Thrones mastermind George R.R. Martin will be here live.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Subaru. Love wherever the road takes you.
I wonder who's gonna win. Welcome back. You are watching G4's coverage of Comic-Con 2012 Live, brought to you by Mio Energy. Now, by far, one of the coolest things about this year's Comic-Con was the Walking Dead escape, which let fans experience the terror, fun of being chased through Petco Park by zombies. It was terrifying and fun. Walkers have taken over the con! If you want to survive the Walking Dead escape obstacle course, you have to come with me! Petco Park has been turned into ground zero for the Walking Dead. Now, if you can survive this mile-long obstacle course, you can survive the zombie apocalypse. Okay, it started! They're out! Ah! Ah! amazing. So far, so good. This is what happens when the dead get caught. I can't get caught. I don't want to be one of these people. Gotta keep moving. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you.
Please don't leave me. I have God.
Vodka tonic. Vodka tonic, please. Yes. Zombie-free bathrooms. Quick, 'cause I gotta go. We made it! I'm alive! I'm alive! I didn't get eaten. Robert Kirkman! Oh my gosh, you made it! I'm so happy you didn't die. It's so good to see you. How did you do it?
I write this stuff. I know what I'm doing.
Did you ever think that one small idea would turn into the comic book and the TV show and this?
Absolutely. No, of course
I
not.
knew it.
No, I mean, I have only ever wanted to write a comic and have fun doing it and be able to buy groceries and make sure my kids aren't homeless.
So you survived the course with hardly any scratches. What was your tactic?
Pushing other people into the zombies when they can't.
Yes!
No, not an honorable tactic, not a kind tactic, but
wait for them to go after another zombie.
I'm here and they're not, so.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, right? So I survived the Walking Dead obstacle course without getting infected. I was freaked out of my mind. It was very hard, but if a zombie apocalypse does actually happen, I feel more prepared now.
If you love Game of Thrones, check it. Here's the guy who keeps murdering your favorite characters. Joining me now, the one and only George R.R. Martin.
Hey.
How are you, George?
I'm good. I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you for coming. And I have to say, you are, everyone we've had on, they're big. They've got a great presence. You are the king, I think. The royalty
I don't know about
of
that.
Comic-Con.
I don't know about that. I don't want to be royalty. You know what happens to kings in my books? Oh, yeah. They wind up with their heads on a spike. So
a little controversy there.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Now listen, you've obviously been coming here for a long time. How have things changed for you over those years?
Well, the convention has changed enormously. I mean, I first came to Comic-Con, I think it was 1987. It was at the old convention center downtown, the Civic Center. Had about 5,000 people at the whole thing. And most of it was guys with cardboard boxes of old comic books on folding tables.
Fantastic.
And you could just wander around and see what issue you're missing. Oh, I wanted that, Fantastic Four number 27 and find a copy. And I think there's still some guys here with old cardboard boxes.
Over that
books.
way.
Yeah, but they're hard to find in the crowd here.
Do you still collect?
I do. I still have my collection. I don't keep up with new comic books the way I used to.
Yeah.
But I still have my Silver Age collection, all the earlier Marvels. My first published words were a letter of comment in Fantastic Four number 20.
Really?
Where basically I said, Shakespeare, move over, Stan Lee has arrived. He's the new king of English literature. So
what would be your most treasured comic that you own?
Oh boy, probably, I don't know, Fantastic Four number 1 or Amazing Fantasy number 15 with the introduction of Spider-Man.
I love that you're a fan of everything. Does it make you sad that, because you are so popular that you can't walk around the floor, you can't go and look at other things?
It actually does. I mean, I loved walking the floor at Comic-Con and just going to all the booths and seeing things and buying old comic books and, seeing what other things are out. I mean, there are books here, there are videos, movies and television shows, video games, there's everything here.
Everything.
And seeing the people in the costumes. And, in the old days, I had my name tag on, I would occasionally get recognized, and that was nice too, meeting someone who liked my books.
Now you'd get mobbed.
Now I get mobbed, and I can't go 5 feet, and it's, pose for a photo, which I'm always glad to do, but then it's pose for another photo, pose for another
and you're
photo,
stuck.
pose for another photo, and suddenly there's a crowd around you.
Well, let me take you back before any of that all happened when you were younger, and you wrote was it a novel or a story about your a land populated by your pet turtles?
I grew up in the federal housing projects in Bayonne, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And low-income housing, and they had a rule that tenants could not have cats or dogs. So the only pet I was allowed as a kid, all my other kids in the neighborhood had cats and dogs, but I had turtles. And I had a toy castle.
Yep.
So I put my turtles in the toy castle to keep them. And since they were living in the castle, I decided they were all kings and knights and princes. And I started making up stories about them. And, you know, those dime-store turtles, they died very easily. You know, I think it was a racket. You buy these turtles and, 6 months later they're dead. So you have to get more turtles. But I go, why are my turtles dying? So they must be like being poisoned and assassinated. And I started making all these fantasies that the turtles killing each other. And
so that's where it all began.
That's all it all began. And Turtle Castle.
Turtle Castle.
Yeah.
And now we jump, to today. And even last year, you said that your favorite actor or character in the show was with Tyrion Lannister. Is that
Correct.
still
Yeah,
the
that's
same?
still true. That's true. I mean, I love them all. They're all part of me. Even the bad guys,
Why is it particularly him?
Well, the character writes himself. He's so witty, he's so intelligent, and yet he's disadvantaged. He's a victim. For all his talents, he's not recognized. So I think he appeals to the nerd in all of us. And of course, with the television show, we have Peter Dinklage playing it.
Yes.
Extraordinary portrayal. He's won an Emmy, and of course, we're all rooting. He's going to win a second one this year.
Yeah.
And it's great. I mean, I could not have possibly dreamed of anyone bringing Tyrion more to life than Peter has done.
Now, Game of Thrones was a runaway success, Series 1 and Series 2. How is it going to build? Do you have any teasers you could tell us? Any little surprises there, or is it going to be as exciting or even better?
David and Dan would kill me if I gave too much away about the third season. However, there are spoilers out there in the form of my novel, The Storm of Swords.
Yes.
The Storm of Swords is the basis for the third season, and there are changes. David and Dan are notorious for, introducing a few changes and wrinkles. In some ways, they're more dangerous than I am. I kill a lot of characters. They kill even more. There are characters dead in the TV show who are still alive in the books. But for the most part, the TV show has been very faithful.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to continue to be true. So if the viewers want an idea of what's coming third season, they should read A Storm of Swords.
You've heard it right here on G4. Read A Storm of Swords. George, pleasure. Lovely to meet you.
It's great.
And from one word to another, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Game of Thrones Season 1 is available on Blu-ray right now.
Between time travel, wizards, and space stations, there are some crazy sounding movies coming up this year. We'd better find out some more from their stars.
Yeah, District 9's Neil Blomkamp returns with his second movie. Hopefully it's no sophomore slump. Listen, socially aware, it's sci-fi, it's kick-ass, it's hopefully all these things. We'll find out more. It's called Elysium. How does it feel to be back in the sci-fi in the future?
It's so nice to do a film that is like this, that has a lot of CGI and it has a lot of action and all of that, but that's not a franchise and is not like from a TV series.
Yeah.
It just came out of his head.
So what can you tell us about the movie?
It's LA in 2154, and Earth is a third world planet. All of the ultra-rich now live on this orbital habitat that's called Elysium.
Sounds very nice up there.
It just kind of sits out there about 125 kilometers away, and we can see it, but we can't get there.
This time travel crap just fries your brain like an egg.
Looper is a movie where a hitman is paid to kill his future self. It's times like this when you think to yourself, if I knew then what I know now, I would say duck. I'm here with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Emily Blunt from Looper. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Tell us about this movie.
So Looper is it's like a sci-fi action movie in the tradition of, say, Blade Runner or The Matrix or Inception. It's fun and entertaining and a badass movie to see, but it also gives you a little something to think about and talk about when it's over.
Never let your target escape. Even if your target is you. Am I dreaming?
You're in Oz.
It's time to click your heels together and chant "There's no place like Oz," because we're going back to the beginning with Oz the Great and Powerful. So is this considered a true prequel to The Wizard of Oz?
It's based on the book, so I guess it's technically a prequel to what people grew to love and to know.
I loved the screenplay. I thought it was fun and funny, and I felt like when I was reading it, I was on an adventure. I felt uplifted by the main character's journey. I had never made a 3D movie before, so this was a great learning experience for me, from pre-production, shooting, and even in the editing.
With time travel, interplanetary class wars, and the Land of Oz, sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Watch out for giant lizards and giant robots.
So many jokes, Sarah. Guillermo del Toro and the cast of Pacific Rim will be here right after this.
Don't go anywhere.
No.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Mio Energy, portable power on demand.
Look at that.
Well, that looks comfortable.
He's lying next to Destro. Where's G.I. Joe? Candace, look, what
Yeah.
keeps you busy most of the time?
Well, you know, I've been really getting into falconry. Also, I co-host Attack of the Show. Here's a look.
All summer long, join me and Sarah Underwood as we welcome more special guest hosts like Michael Ian Black, Baratunde Thurston, Neil Brennan, Kumail Nanjiani, Clark Duke, and Mo Mandel. It's Attack of the Show every weeknight at 7, 6 Central, right here on G4.
Attack of the Show airs live weeknights at 7, only on G4. You should seriously watch it.
Seriously. So it turns out that you can't interview cartoon characters.
But we tracked down the voices behind Frankenweenie, Wreck-It Ralph, and Paranorman.
A dead dog, a kid who plays with dead things, and a video game villain with an identity crisis. It can only mean another slew of family animated movies here at the con.
Why are your hands so freakishly big?
I don't know. Why are you so freakishly annoying?
So as a comedic actor, what are some of the challenges of shooting an animated film?
I actually found it kind of a relief not to have to worry about the way I looked every day or people fussing over what you look like and stuff. You just go in, roll in your pajamas.
So are you a gamer yourself at all? I mean, was there any sense of nostalgia when you saw some of the characters that pop up?
I am a gamer in the game of life. And a lot of the games that we deal with in this movie are the games that I grew up playing as a teenager. Listen, I try to be nice.
Disney movies are amazing, you know, they take a lot of time and care and they end up, you know, they put out masterpieces.
That is rude, and this conversation is over.
Hey, all you boys and ghouls, if you like a little bit of edginess with your animation, you're gonna want to check out Paranorman. What can we expect from a movie that is a child's movie that's horror and comedy?
I think this is a little different than other zombie movies because the zombies aren't there to eat the people, they're there by a curse. So at some point you actually start feeling sorry for the zombies.
You kind of anticipate these zombies coming to life, and it's really scary and exciting when they do. And then at a certain point, they start being really silly, and you know the townspeople are trying to kill all of them, and they become kind of comedic characters. So it's almost like, you know, pulling the mask off the boogeyman for kids.
All right, well, they're closing in on us. Make sure you check out Paranorman. You guys, let's get out of here. Ooh.
Come with me, Norman.
But wait, there's more. The morbid and the whimsical continue as Tim Burton reanimates his short classic film, Frankenweenie.
Your dog is alive!
Has there been anything creatively you could do now with the new technology that you couldn't do back in '84?
Well, not really. I mean, that's the thing. It still stays the same. I mean, there's certain little things that help, but at the root of it, it's the same thing. It's move the character, click. That kind of goes back to the beginning of film.
Sparky, easy boy. I can fix that.
It's just so tactile, and it's such a beautiful sort of old-fashioned medium. No matter how much technology changes, that form stays the same, and there's just something quite beautiful about it.
No step into the mysterious unknown is too daring.
With bad guys, ghosts, and misbehaving dog corpses, these aren't your parents' animated films.
It has been way too long since a giant lizard rampaged through a city.
Yeah, fortunately, these guys are fixing that problem. I didn't do any jokes, I promise. From Pacific Rim, please welcome Charlie Hunnam, Ron Perlman, and filmmaker Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah! Thank you for being here, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate it.
Guillermo, I have to ask you right off the bat, Pan's Labyrinth was like another poetic film, but you've said this is another poem to giant monsters.
A beautiful poem.
A beautiful poem, yeah, a beautiful poem.
To quote him correctly.
I mean, the thing is, in the battle, we have battles in the movie with giant robots, giant monsters that are 25 stories high. And what I wanted to find within that was sort of the operatic of the battle, the operatic portion of the battle, and the moments of poetry that come when you encounter as a human being a tornado, a sunset, a force of nature. And there are moments in which the monsters behave and act, and in the battles are moments of pure beauty, like odes, like an ode to a monster.
Did you watch the old, I mean, I grew up with the old Godzilla and Mothra movies and all that stuff. Did you watch those as a kid?
Yeah, we made it a point because we grew up with them. They are in my DNA. We made it a point not to watch them again, not to make the movie an homage, but something completely fresh.
Something of your own.
And the scale and the awe of seeing things like that came from us being a group of designers and filmmakers that love those movies. So we knew them by heart.
Now, Charlie and Ron, when you read the script and you saw it's giant robots fighting giant monsters, were you like, okay, I'm in? Let's do this? How can you not want to do that?
I didn't actually even read the script. I met with Guillermo, and
Really?
I'd known him from a couple of meetings we'd had a few years prior, but I didn't read the script, but whatever Guillermo was doing, I wanted to be part of it.
Now, what about you, Ron?
I still haven't read the script. So I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I'm really good on my feet. I'm really fast. And, monsters, you said?
The monsters?
Giant monsters?
Yeah, did you not? You didn't know, huh?
Now I'm stoked.
Now, you two work together on Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, we
What
do.
was it like not to be in, like, leather?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
Oh, were you in leather?
Not that you could see.
Oh, what does that mean?
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Do tell more.
No,
G4
you
wants
should
to
really
know.
move on.
A leather G-string? That's what he wears under all of his clothes.
Now, did you guys do a panel today?
We
just came from the panel right now.
How'd it go?
Very well, I think. It was exciting for me because it was the first footage that I had seen of the film.
Oh, really?
Cut together and polished, because we only finished filming 12 weeks ago, so we're still very early in the, Guillermo's early in the post, but it was very, very exciting. And to
that's
see
so
it
cool.
here with the people that we
With
made the
everyone.
film for was a real treat.
Where did you do the film? Where did you film the movie?
Toronto.
In Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we gotta take a break, but we will be back with more Guillermo del Toro and cast of Pacific Rim in a moment.
Plus, we follow True Blood star Janina Gavankar as she experiences Comic-Con for herself, which quickly turns into LARPing.
Yes, LARPing!
Yeah, it's all happening here next.
Hey guys, here I have with me Ashley Eckstein, who is the voice of Ahsoka on Clone Wars. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks so much for chatting.
Tell us a little bit about your character. Are you a good guy?
Oh, definitely a good guy. So I'm definitely on the light side, far from the dark side, because she's Anakin Skywalker's Padawan before he turns to the dark side.
Are you seeing like some sort of signs? Like, is he not tipping waiters or something? Like, are you seeing something happening?
He's getting a little dark because we're getting closer to episode 3, of course, where, makes the big turn.
Yeah. Does he ever like slip into that voice every now and then? Like, Ahsoka! Like, oh, sorry, that's just me.
That was a really good Darth Vader.
I'm sorry, my voice is gone. Well, thank you so much. Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka from Clone Wars.
BBC Worldwide and the Wand Company have joined forces to give something Doctor Who fans have always wanted. Steve from ThinkGeek is here. Tell us about it. What do we have?
It is the world's first working sonic screwdriver. It's a universal remote control. Works on 99% of things that's got an IR-based remote. Stereo, TV, Blu-ray, anything.
anything. I can
Anything.
just touch this.
You can just touch it.
And turn it on.
It's all gesture-based.
This is amazing. This is something I've always wanted. Will it work on wood?
It will not work on wood.
Just like the real sonic screwdriver. $99, August 31st. Get it.
I might have to get one of those, but we're back, and so are Guillermo del Toro and the stars of Pacific Rim, Rinko Kikuchi and Charlie Day. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Charlie, now, yes, applause.
Well, thank you.
Everyone should bow.
Yes, yes. Everyone bow. And are you picking up the flesh tone mic in the beer? Can you see it?
I think it looks good.
All
I
right,
thought
good.
you were going to do a Madonna number for us.
I'll do one later. Yeah, I'll do one later. I only do Gaga now, but I have some old Madonna routines
Later.
that I can do for you.
Now, as people are seeing, we normally see you in comedy roles.
Right.
How was it playing a character in such a huge sci-fi blockbuster?
Well, it's pretty great, because usually when you're shooting a comedy, you're doing the scene and you're worrying, is this funny? Is this not funny? And with Guillermo, he's pouring rain on me and dragging me through the mud, and all I really have to do is just try and survive, and and that's the end goal.
Did you?
I'm
you can't tell us.
mostly still here. I got a couple prosthetics that you
Certain
can't
parts
see.
were-
Yeah, certain parts are back in Toronto.
All right. And Rinko, now you were one of the first Japanese actresses to be nominated for an Academy Award
Yep.
in 50 years.
Yeah.
That's an amazing, amazing thing. Congratulations. Like, how different was it filming something in Japan as to filming on a foreign shore? Because you guys filmed in Toronto.
Yeah, it's a huge difference because it's like, almost like a 700, like a crew member working on set. And then it's very like a precious, experience,
And this is your first Comic-Con.
Yes.
Are you
it is.
enjoying it?
Yes.
It's huge, isn't it?
It's huge, and then but I'm so excited.
Now your character drives the robots,
Yeah.
correct? And Charlie, you are the engineer.
He's a scientist.
Scientist.
Along with Byrne.
Along with Byrne Gorman. Yes, Byrne Gorman, who is in the film, who I was in Torchwood with me and played one of my team in the sci-fi show that I'm involved in.
That's
See,
right.
they're like, yeah, okay, we have no clue, but that's all right.
No, I haven't.
Guillermo, you know.
Yeah,
Guillermo
I do.
knows. So tell us a little bit about the characters that you play and how their interaction together. How does that work?
So Mako is a student, Jaeger program. She's a student, and
Yep.
she wants to be a pilot. Yes,
And-
that's my role.
An engineer, scientist man.
Yeah, the science, with any sort of massive movie where people are trying to save the world, there's always the people who do it with brawn, and then there's always a guy who tries to contribute some brain. And somehow Guillermo think I could portray someone who had a brain. And so that's what I'm running around
Did you have
trying
to
to
do
save the world.
Do you have to do any research?
For the brain?
Yeah, for the brain. You did send me a bunch of crazy scientists, and I read as much as I could and ingested very little of it. But
So Guillermo, you were saying about Byrne Gorman, and he has a role in it also, but also the crew and the team that you worked with, they were absolutely phenomenal and put in a lot of work and a lot of hours. Tell us a little bit about their involvement and also the special effects that were involved.
Well, I think that we demanded a lot from the cast and the crew. We went, I wanted them to give 110%. A lot of the time, when a movie gets a big budget, then people think, oh, okay, somebody's taking care of that.
Yeah.
But I had everybody worried about everything all the time, and I myself was putting 18, 19, 20-hour days in order to make everything perfect. And the cast was put through the ringer. I mean, they really, really suffered. Some tissue was left in Toronto, for sure. And Rinko, Charlie, everybody that drove the Jaeger, that was a pilot in the robot, they went into a machine that hooks them to the robot that is basically like a torture machine. I mean, it looks fantastic, it looks effortless, but it's brutal.
Painful.
And every actor that saw the other actors go through it, they would go, babies, until they were there. And you know who was the only actor that never complained?
Who?
All the big guys.
Fist bump, baby. Good for you. The girl doesn't complain.
Idris Elba, Charlie Hunnam.
well, Guillermo's Japanese isn't so good, so I don't think he was able to understand the complaints exactly.
Well, listen, guys, I am thrilled about this film. I'm excited to see it because I'm a huge fan of the genre, but also love robots and monsters. And thanks to Guillermo del Toro and the cast, The Pacific Rim will be out in theaters July 12th, 2013. But still ahead, the fellas from Spartacus swing by with tips on fitness and murdering, all for your live viewing pleasure.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Axe Anarchy for him and for her. Unleash the chaos.
I look just like that guy.
Oh my god! That's a cool
That's
one.
changing.
That's a really cool
Did you see
one.
that?
I like it. Yeah.
That totally changed.
The ancient Romans didn't have flush toilets.
But apparently they had fantastic personal trainers.
Yes. From Spartacus, please welcome Liam McIntyre and Manu Bennett.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for being here. So, how's Comic-Con so far? How are you enjoying it?
Busy.
Bizarre.
Yes.
Crazy. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I want to sleep.
You want to sleep?
You're tired?
Did you
Yeah.
just fly in for this?
Boy, my arm's tired.
No, your arms aren't tied. Can I just show this?
Oh my God.
His arms are
If you
covered.
could even slightly get
Fake
close
tan.
enough. Look at this
Fake
fake
tan.
tan
Your
in
hands are
there.
about as orange
Wait,
as my
show your
shirt.
fingernails though. Like
Don't.
that's
Look how. Don't ever do this at home. 'cause
We
it's
just finished
embarrassing.
filming, jumped on a plane, and came here. And
Really?
he's still got makeup on.
I've
so
been
yeah.
scrubbing for days.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. How,
Yeah.
how was the panel?
Great. Really
Awesome.
great.
Yeah, you know, there was such an emotion for our show because, you know, we have such a positive following.
Yeah.
And our writers have decided that this will be the third and final episode, and our fans just came out in force. And, you know, we really built a bridge with them. Comic-Con's an amazing vehicle to join
Oh my gosh, that's
the
amazing.
fans with the productions. You know, and
So
yeah,
since you just finished filming, you literally got off the plane. Can you tell us what season 3 has in store? Any kind of teasers or spoilers?
Yeah, I think I get a DeLorean, and he chokes me out.
You get a DeLorean?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I travel back even further back in time, and
Just
invent
avoiding
swords.
the question.
I
Just
lost that
avoiding
somewhere.
it.
You know what?
A final
We do.
battle
All
with
I
Rowan
want
Army?
tease me.
No, the thing is, on Wikipedia, you can ruin the whole ending for yourself.
What?
It's
Oh,
easy.
well.
You can just www.wikipedia.com/Spartacus, and then
So
you go,
give us some
oh.
spoilers. Not
Well,
quite spoilers, but give us some
basically,
tips.
I found out that it doesn't end well for me, which makes me really sad.
Oh
no!
But the
I
show will be
know.
over, so.
I know, so I'm employable.
Have
Very
you finished
employable.
filming?
No.
No.
My makeup artist is going to be upset because she's got to put all this back on again.
So
She's
when
like,
you fly
"Why don't
back?"
clean your hands. Tonight.
Tonight.
He's going, I'm staying. No,
Oh.
our last season, basically our last season is all about the Roman Empire realizing that the rebel force is no longer just a niggling, you know, irritation to their power. So they sent Crassus and all the major forces to squash the rebellion. And, you know, our first and second season were about gladiator fights, one-on-one.
Yeah.
This whole season's about thousands, tens of thousands, massive
So
battlefields.
it's more of an army.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you know, the budget's going right through the roof.
Really?
and,
New Zealand's out
oh,
of extras.
Yeah, it's huge.
Between us and The Hobbit, I think we've used up all of the extras.
But you know, our production team are all people who worked on Lord of the Rings and
they're
on The Hobbit and
amazing.
whatnot. So,
Yeah.
so what we have in terms of the visceral journey of our show is just outstanding. You know, and homage to all our New Zealand people. There you go. There's a scene right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I know that guy.
Hey.
Yeah, he looks familiar.
looks very
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah, that's
a little
no,
tanner
that
though
is
than
no
this guy.
longer the.
Nobody expected for this to be the success. I mean, really,
The arena.
no one would have expected a show about gladiators and stuff like that to be as huge as it is.
Well, I mean-
It's a worldwide massive success.
Well, I mean, we
Well-
got to spend a lot of time saying thank you to Andy Whitfield for that because he started a lot of this.
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. You know, our show was destined to be canned when Andy Whitfield, our wonderful first Spartacus, contracted cancer. Sadly, ended up passing away just over a year ago. Andy, our show shouldn't have gone on, but because we had such a good production quality, because we had such good script writers, and because we got a wonderful, talented actor to replace Andy and to fill that role, we
and also a massive fan base that wanted you to stay. So when you're finished, when it's all done, and you finally walked out of the location and the set, are you going to let yourselves go?
I'm going to eat
You're gonna
so much
eat
junk
pints
food.
of ice
Oh my
cream,
God.
French fries.
I've got it all lined. I'm making a list.
Because I remember last year hanging out with you guys. You're like, yeah, we got a photo shoot. You're going, I can't eat that. I can't eat it. I'm like, well I can eat it. I wear a long coat.
That's why I just sat doing this at you the whole time.
Good luck with everything. Thank you so much to
I just
Liam
want
and
to
Manu.
put a plug out there. Andy Whitfield. This is the tattoo that Andy put on his arm when he was going through the cancer treatment.
Yeah.
Be Here Now. Andy's got a documentary that will come out that was about the last 2 years, the struggle that he had with cancer. Everybody wants to find a cure for cancer, and Be Here Now is going to be a real insight for all of the fans of our show and anybody else who's interested.
It'd be amazing.
Just seeing what is literally a tragic story about.
It was testicular
Andy's
cancer,
struggle.
wasn't it?
No.
Oh no, it was. Sorry.
No, it was. Live problem, but it was really.
So
check it out on Kickstarter.
When our show is over, please still go and see Be Here Now, the story of Andy Whitfield.
Yep. Absolutely.
Honor to the man.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Of course.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
being
Thank you,
here.
guys. Nice to see you again.
Cheers.
Spartacus War of the Dam premieres January 2013.
Hey, oh yes. Why am I always being eaten alive by zombies? We're not the only ones having such a great time here at Comic-Con. True Blood star Janina Gavankar is making plenty of new friends. Humans, aliens, and their talking cars. Ow, that hurts.
When G4 asked me to come to Comic-Con, I said I'd do it, but in my way. I'm Janina Gavankar from True Blood, and I'm going to show you Comic-Con the way I want to see it. Okay, see you later, guys. Okay, yeah, that's the scale. Can I take a picture with the three of you?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Oh my God! Hello, Kit. How are you, Kit? It's good to see you.
Jump in my car.
Oh my God! I am in Kit with Knight Rider.
It's so funny in the very beginning, the reviews were, it's about a car and a stud, and the car's the star. And I said, I'll take it. I don't care. You know what? Still here.
Sitting with Knight Rider on the Kit.
That's right.
Hey, can I see your portal gun?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Awesome. And dance, Lucky, dance!
Colin, Jesse, Falling Skies. This is a really cool booth.
You're gonna love this chair, though. You love the booth. You're gonna love this chair. No, lay down. Does some wonderful things.
This. You're just gonna feel a little pressure.
I feel strange. I feel strange.
Oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever.
Excuse me. Is this LARPing?
This is full contact armored combat. You get to hit people as hard as you want with a stick.
I definitely want to do that.
Best Comic-Con ever. I'm at the Hoff, I felt the Force, and I went medieval on a LARPer. That's right.
Cut.
Okay, we're wrapped, right? Yep. All right, I'm just gonna take a nap at my hotel, but I'll see you guys at the party tonight. Okay.
My hometown.
Oh, she died.
I know, but you know, Gene is from my hometown, Joliet, Illinois.
That's awesome.
Went to the same high school.
Aw,
Had the same
that's so
teacher,
cool.
Beverly Holt. Yeah.
Aww.
Coming up, Rob Corddry and Paul Scheer tell us about hospitals for children and shows with really, really long abbreviations. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to G4 at Comic-Con 2012 Live. I'm John Barrowman, and we've got a lot more action ahead, like, a visit from Walking Dead star Norman Reedus, and then Anthony Bourdain stops by to tell us the difference between being a famous chef and writing graphic novels. Plus, we'll go man-o-y Hobbit with the cast of Peter Jackson's highly anticipated return to the Lord of the Rings universe.
Gangster and lawyer shows are supposed to be serious business, but these guys didn't get the memo. Please welcome Children's Hospital's Rob Corddry and NTSF SD SUV's Paul Scheer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Look
it when
at
you clap
that.
for
Very
yourself.
nice. Yeah, we'll clap for ourselves.
And they're all clapping for you. Now, you two, well, first off, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Yes.
Anytime. Y'all are no strangers to Comic-Con. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far this year?
I'll tell you what I don't like in Comic-Con. I don't like seeing like people from Game of Thrones in their regular attire. Like, I don't want to see like King Joffrey wearing a polo shirt. I want to see him. It breaks the whole illusion in fantasy for me.
Okay, so you need them to come in character.
In character, they have to come in character.
I'm sure they
And I
want to do
don't
that.
want them to communicate by any other means but a raven.
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, that's totally normal.
Also, just listen up. If you have a dog, I don't know which camera to look at, but if you have a dog, don't dress that dog up. That dog does not want to be
Don't dress
dressed
your
up.
dogs up.
I see a dog in a little cart driving around.
I saw that too.
No dog
It was a
wants to be
Pomeranian,
yeah.
right?
No
It was
dog
driving
wants to be
around.
there. No.
That's crazy. I don't even know how that happened.
I
know.
have.
Oh, yes.
I have. Well, but probably the weirdest thing I just saw was a minute ago was John's belt. His white. He really rocks that white belt.
Oh,
and then
he
the
has
other
been
weird
rocking
thing was
it
that
all day.
Anthony Bourdain is doing something at Comic-Con.
Anthony Bourdain has a comic book? Man, this is crazy.
You never know what to expect here.
Yeah, Hallmark opened a booth at Comic-Con.
It's about
because
time.
it's so sci-fi.
Well, Ziggy.
Yeah.
I think
Did they
Ziggy.
really?
Yeah, there's a
Oh, I thought
Hallmark
that was a
booth down
joke.
here. No,
Really?
Hallmark booth.
Oh, interesting.
But we've seen a lot of great panels. I saw a panel yesterday that tries to convince you that Thor was actually a good movie. That was a great panel.
Paul, what can we expect from NTSF SD SUV this season?
We got time travel. We got talking dogs. We got punching.
Lots of punching. Tons
robots.
of punching.
Yeah, we got everything that you could possibly want.
And Rob, what can we expect from the fourth season?
None of no robots. We are a zero robot show.
You're a robot racist.
I do not like robots.
Well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. He doesn't have to like robots.
All right,
sorry.
He doesn't have to like them.
But we have, come on, we have Henry Winkler, for God's sake. And we're doing a show. We have a show it's the British version of Children's Hospital.
Really?
Yeah, and so, it's not a real thing.
John Barrowman, that should be.
No,
John Barrowman should be on that show with his belt.
Exactly. And we're doing, we've totally different cast, all British cast, a British writer, British director, and it's geeky.
Making it
It's
different.
pretty geeky.
Now, do you guys ever wake up and just not feel like being funny?
Oh, well, no. I mean, we can't.
Never. I mean, I'm contractually obligated. I signed this deal
You did.
with this guy.
I know
the
that
devil
about
guy.
you.
And it's
This
really
devil
tough.
guy.
You have to do it.
So okay, maybe you wake up and you don't feel funny. It's in black and white.
And
right
blood.
there.
You
And
have
red.
gotta
to.
feel
You wake
funny.
up, you have to do your job.
Or he starts killing off members of my family, which is
that's a terrible.
I did not have a
deal.
lawyer to negotiate.
You got to
with.
get a lawyer. You
That was
got to
a
get a
tough thing.
lawyer.
Guys, get a lawyer when you negotiate with the
Get a
devil
lawyer.
because there are loopholes in there that you're not going to figure out.
Get a lawyer. Don't dress your dogs up.
We're laying some knowledge on you guys.
Serious knowledge. Now, there's been some sort of crossover between your shows, right?
Yes, there's been some crossover. I've been on Rob's show numerous times.
Yep.
Children's Hospital.
He's written a lot of them.
And now
you've
this
written a
season,
lot of
Rob
them.
is coming on our show as a David Duchovny-esque guy. Like he's like into all like weird things of the
Yeah,
Really?
it's got to be mystical.
Yeah.
His explanations.
He
Y'all
thinks
are
everything's
awesome.
like chupacabras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The paranormalist is what he is.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
All right.
It's always a pleasure having you two
Thank
on the
you
show.
so much.
Yeah, can we do more?
Yeah.
Wanna just hang out?
Yeah, let's just hang out. Let's just hang out.
Y'all
Come
can
on.
hang out on stage with
Yeah.
me all day.
All right, cool.
We got another hour. Children's Hospital and NTSF SD SUV return.
Get it right.
Ah!
August
Return
9th.
August 2012. August 9th?
August 9th.
2012.
Children's Hospital, August 9th.
IDW has an exclusive collectible so big. How big is it? It's the biggest comic book at Comic-Con! Literally!
IDW Publishing has rapidly made a name for itself by putting out these coveted artists editions. But this year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive is, well, let's just say it's the biggest one yet.
Right here behind me is David Mazzucchelli's Daredevil Born Again. It's my personal favorite of all the books we've done, which is saying something because they're all pretty amazing. We're doing a limited version of it. It's a slipcase. It's limited to 250 copies, $200. Probably will be sold out by the time we're done talking here.
It actually reprints the original black and white artwork, so you get to see every smudge, every detail.
It's amazing. We always say that as if you're looking at the artist's drawing table as they're doing it. So it has every little imperfection. It picks up every little blue line, all the artist corrections, so you can see the different levels of the inks, etc., and all the different stages of the art as it progressed.
I've seen other artist editions sell out and flip for like $400 or $500 on eBay, which is crazy.
That is crazy. And there's no truth to the rumor that I'm selling those, no matter what anyone says.
Now you guys also have one other really cool exclusive book. It's the long-awaited newest chapter in Darwin Cook's Parker series.
This is the score. It's the third installment. At this point, maybe the one that I'm most excited about. It's a heist, much like the whole series of books. It's a team of arch criminals getting nasty, done in a real retro 50s kind of style that only Darwin can do.
Well, very cool. I'm excited and look forward to dropping all my money here at IDW, so thanks a lot, Dirk.
Thank you, Blair.
I came, I saw, I spent all my money. I think we're gonna need a bigger bag.
Coming up, we've got all you needed to know about hobbits without having to ask.
Stick around.
Box at a yard sale. That's why I never go to yard sales, just in case.
Have you ever bought something from a garage sale only to take it home and realize it's total junk? Well, Lionsgate's new horror film, The Possession, proves that buyers must beware.
Once the box is open, people die.
It's really about a kind of a broken family, divorced parents trying to raise their two daughters. I take my youngest daughter to a yard sale where she buys what we think is an old wine box. Come to find out it's a Dybbuk box, which is a demon trapped inside this box that has an affinity toward children. And so my daughter sort of gets taken over by this possession, and it's sort of my fight in trying to save her. It's based on a true story. The Dybbuk box is an actual box that there was a story about in LA Times. It sold on eBay like in 2002. The guy that bought it had these horrible, scary things happen to him. Raimi bought the rights to this article that was in the LA Times and had turned it into a movie. It's really kind of a throwback film to the movies that scared the crap out of us when we were young, the Exorcist and The Omen and Rosemary's Baby. It's that kind of movie. It's got a lot of substance and it's going to scare the crap out of you.
So when do I get to see this? When is it coming out?
August 31st, it comes out.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for talking with us. Now I'm going to have to bring a lot of friends with me to this movie.
Good.
Our next guest gets paid to write comic books about food and eat food on television, otherwise known as a living dream. Please welcome Anthony Bourdain. Welcome, Anthony.
Good to be here.
Now listen, you have traveled all over the world with your shows. How does that all compare to being here at Con?
It's pretty wild here. This is my first since 1970, and
really?
I've been doing a lot of events, but at one point I put on a mask and got the bag and went out and completely geeked out on...
So what did you geek out on?
I reconstituted my old underground collection of Zap comics, found some Richard Corbin, some food and wine related stuff,
Nice.
a little Harvey P. Carr. I was having a good time out there.
So you were geeking around, but people can actually geek out to your graphic novel.
It seems to be going really, really well. We've done very well this weekend.
It's called Get Giro.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a combination of, well, there's food involved. Can anybody learn how to cook while they're reading the novel?
No.
No.
It's an ultra-violent, good clip. It's a hyper-nerdly attention to food details coupled with real ultra-violence. Our hero is a guy named Jiro, who's an old-school sushi chef who really doesn't like it if you disrespect his sushi. And he lives in a near-future Los Angeles where warring clans of chefs with different ideologies slaughter each other in the streets. And it's a happy place.
A happy place. But I had a look at it, and I love, there's one bit where he does take the arm off of somebody.
Yes.
Yes, but it's done very neatly.
Well, he works his way around the bone rather than through, as one does.
And filleting somebody. So how did this all come about? You know, because you've written other books.
Yeah.
But how did you come about to write a graphic novel?
Well, I've been a long time, from when I was very small, a collector, a fan, a wannabe comic artist, in fact. And my writing partner, Joel Rose, and I have been talking. He used to work as an editor and writer at Vertigo and at DC. Mm-hmm. And we've just been talking about this for a long time. Let's work together. Let's do a graphic novel if we can. And finally, the time was right. The stars were in alignment. And most importantly, I think we found the best artist for the job, Langdon Foss, and Jose Villarrubia, the colorist, who made this book.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at the cover and looking at the stuff inside, and what we just saw there, it's really vibrant.
Without that, the really amazing attention to detail and Langdon's vast experience in Japan, this would have been a tough project.
So was it a good experience for you doing this?
Yeah, it's a child's dream. I mean, I've got a comic book.
Isn't that awesome?
I mean, it's so awesome. Really, it's a life dream come true.
So, because it's so awesome, are you going to do more in the future?
I would gladly do another.
Will it be more adventures of Jiro, or are you going to go in a different direction?
I don't care. I mean, I just hear so many ideas have come up. You know, I was thinking about a serial killer story, but the serial killer is a brony.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be kind of awesome?
That would be awesome.
But I don't know, whether it's the same character or different, I had a lot of fun this time out, and I'd love to do it again.
Okay, now coming back around to food here and being in San Diego, where would you go or what would you eat when you're here? Because I've got to go out to dinner tonight, and I don't know where to go.
No disrespect to San Diego. There's a lot of great restaurants here, a lot of really fine restaurants. I personally would drive over to Tijuana and go to.
There's a but.
I'd go to Mission 19, Javier Plasencia's place, and that will rock your world.
Okay, excellent. Mission 19, you heard it right here. Thanks to Anthony Bourdain. Get Jiro is available in stores right now.
I just got a flower. I love it. Hobbits love food and travel, but hate shaving. Kumail found out a bit more about their upcoming unexpected journey.
Think prequels suck? Peter Jackson's The Hobbit will change your mind. I swear.
Well, I can honestly say I have told you the truth. I may not have told you all of it.
You voice this character that's become this iconic voice. Going back, was there a lot of pressure? Like, I hope I can live up to myself.
Having to do it again, I just heard myself doing it, really. Because it's just like having stared into a mirror for the last 10 years, and suddenly like, you become aware of something that you created. So it was odd for literally only for the first couple of days, and then kind of got back into it.
Battles.
So for you, you're going to Middle-earth. This is your first time. For
Yes.
you, going back, are you showing the new kid the ropes, or are you like there, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this for another 2 years?
Well, I mean, it was the big difference for me was that I was only actually acting for 2 weeks, and then I stepped.
You were phoning it in for the rest of it?
No, he was directing the second unit for the rest of it. Yeah, he began.
Phoning in. You can't say that.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
So in the last movie, all the cast got tattoos as sort of a bonding thing. What are you guys going to...
Allowed to, because I was playing Gollum, who wasn't part of that weird club.
Did you really not get a tattoo?
What do you mean allowed?
Don't take it personally.
Yeah. But you were the original bearer of the ring. I'm sorry, I'm getting outraged for you. But are you guys going to do something to sort of raise the bar on that?
We're all going on holiday to Tahiti.
We are. We're being branded, actually.
You're being branded?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like nipple rings or something, but that doesn't sound fun.
There, just right there. Just with sort of this little hobbit.
Can you promise that I will come back? No.
The Hobbit, you guys. It's gonna have dragons, it's gonna have orcs, it's gonna have swords, everyone's gonna fight. Who doesn't even come out for a long time, but I'm gonna go stand in line right now. Bye.
After the break, we'll meet up with Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. That is assuming he makes it to the stage alive. Stick around.
Guys, I'm here at San Diego Comic-Con and I'm outside the convention center where I've seen one of the best exhibits yet. They've got every single Batmobile from the movies, and I personally am standing next to my favorite one, the one from the Adam West TV show, and I'm with the guy that designed it, George. George, tell me all about this car.
Well, it's kind of exciting to build a car for the TV show, mainly because we had to have it operate by itself. It does its own tricks in all different ways. We had to go pow, bang, wow, just like he does, and that's why the car became a star.
Just dancing up here. Welcome back to G4's coverage of Comic-Con 2012 Live, brought to you by Neo Energy.
Everyone who's anyone is at Comic-Con this year.
True. And that includes the cast of The Big Bang Theory and Wilfred.
Returning for a second season, FX's Wilfred continues to redefine what it means to be a dog person.
You're not on steroids, so that's like your natural package?
What are the challenges for season 2? What do we have in store for Ryan?
Well, things actually start off relatively good for Ryan.
What's really cool is Jenna and Ryan's relationship really develops. Some interesting things are going to happen.
This is a question. Wilfred is pretty much a to you. He's tried to poison you.
He's an
Yeah.
With chocolate.
But you didn't know you wanted to kill him, though.
Well, you know, sometimes the people that love us the most are the biggest and sometimes the people we love have the biggest
And you're still sort of hanging out with this thing.
I know, because it always kind of works out in the end that I learned something.
I was walking by your panel and I heard a gigantic eruption from the crowd. You gave away something extra special. What was it?
We sent one of our fans to space.
I was saying the only better thing would be like, you get to meet God.
There's a girl going to space. She has no choice.
That's fantastic.
Whether she likes it or not.
Now, is there anything particularly personally nerdy or techie or geeky that you're into?
I did some collecting of comic books when I was a kid.
I grew up in comic book stores. I like comic books.
I love video games, but I play sports video games. This is sort of my fantasy world. I don't need to kill things. I just need to score touchdowns on guys who beat me up in school. Game of Thrones is something that I do geek out about.
I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. Where are the dragons?
The uterus quivers, does it not?
Tell me a little bit about what fans can expect with the second season.
They can expect to see much more character development. The special effects are so much more enhanced. On all levels, the show has expanded.
They can expect excitement, they can expect action, they can expect a good time.
They are among us. Also, here you guys have a new team member.
Yeah, I think people will enjoy her a lot and her ability.
Basically, Kat, my character, she can learn anything instantly.
It's really about picking up the pieces and moving our way through the new world that we kind of created for ourselves.
I mean, we're on a mission here. We're ready to take down some bad alphas.
If there's anything that these shows can teach us, it's that being normal is boring.
Let me tell you, zombies, they're the worst.
Yeah, and no one knows that better than this guy.
Please welcome Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead. So excited to have you on here.
Yeah,
how you doing?
I'm great. I'm having the best time ever.
You got your shades on.
I do, yeah.
Rocking your suit. You look very nice.
I'm always covered in blood, so I thought maybe I'd dress up a little bit.
I like it.
So it's not really incognito con.
You know, I
like what I did there?
Oh,
Yeah,
I got it.
Are you enjoying the crowds though?
I bought a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man mask and I walked around for a second.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you
But
see anyone dressed up as Daryl?
I did actually. I saw quite a few Daryls, but there was one yesterday that actually had real squirrels that were dead, like taxidermy squirrels. Yeah.
No,
so
that's wrong.
I thought it was
Real
awesome.
squirrels?
Yeah.
Sure you did. How was the Walking Dead panel yesterday?
Wow, we were in Hall H, so there was a bazillion people.
The biggest hall?
Yeah, we work really hard on that show, and there's all these things. We don't want to make it too grotesque or too horror or too comic book, or to keep it about people. And to see all that done in that trailer for the first time with all those people was amazing.
How long was the trailer?
God, the trailer was maybe like 8 minutes, but it seemed to go on for a long time. Yeah.
So when you were they were asking all the questions and stuff. Did you guys accidentally reveal anything that might have been happening in the next?
No,
batch?
well, you got to understand, we have Gail Ann Hurd, we have Glenn Mazar, all our bosses are up there, so we're very tight-lipped.
But you did reveal something about Merle, right?
That was actually in the teaser. Merle's coming back. Yeah.
I'm excited.
That
So
redneck
him in his
brother
good
of mine.
hands. When are they going to show up?
He'll show up within the first half of the season.
Okay.
Look at the vague. I love it. Vague. Again.
So what have you been excited to see here, other than your panel, of course? And us, obviously.
What?
I mean, I know you've been
You
dying
guys.
to come on our show.
You guys, of course. There's a new video game coming out. I'm curious what that's about. And just, I have a good time here, and like seeing all the people. I mean, the fans liking Daryl, I think it's keeping me alive. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys.
And the really interesting thing is that your character was not in the comic books, was created for the TV show. But is there a chance that he may segue? To more of the comics.
I've offered to sleep with Robert Kirkman, make him breakfast, clean his house.
You're desperate for that.
I would love to be in the comic book, but I think there's a rights issue. AMC, who owns what, and I think if they work it out, I'll be happy as ever.
So you'd be up for it?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. I think it'd be great.
We're really excited for season 3 to come out. This is known as the prison storyline in the comics.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Can you tell us anything?
Well,
did you shoot in an actual prison?
No, we built a prison.
You built a prison?
Yeah, a giant, awesome prison that should be in the Louvre. I mean, it's so perfect down to every inch. But a guy named Grace Walker, but his name's Grace Walker. He did Mad Max, this amazing Australian. But he built this set that's so amazing. Like every little inch of it is so perfect. You know?
Oh my gosh.
It's great. It's magnificent.
That's so cool.
The attention to detail the fans love, because then they know that the time and the effort is being put into it, and they love it.
Yeah, it's top quality for sure. Yeah.
I kind of want to do a package for our show where we come down and shoot at The Walking Dead just so that I can go down there because I'm such a fan.
Oh my, you want to be a zombie?
I want to be a zombie. Yes, I always tell everyone I want to be a zombie or just on the show.
You don't have to put on makeup or anything for that. You're fine though, aren't you?
This guy.
Anyway.
Thank you to Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
The Walking Dead returns this October.
Hey! There's room for all kinds of movies at Comic-Con, including movies about revenge-seeking ex-slaves who team up with bounty hunters. Kumail got some FaceTime with some of the stars of Django Unchained. Yeah!
Quentin Tarantino's tackled a heist movie, he's tackled a kung fu movie, and now he tackles westerns with Django Unchained.
What's your name? Django. The D is silent.
First of all, I love the look. If I tried to do that, I would get stopped at airports.
You kill people, and they give you a reward.
Better, they are big in the reward.
What did you like about playing this character?
It's the creation of Quentin's fantasy, so this whole world opened up in front of me.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Quentin Tarantino, first of all, is a rock star. To do a Western that acknowledges slavery, that talks about a slave who becomes a bounty hunter, who becomes a hero, and love and guns and horses, it's just amazing to watch that do work.
I like the way you die, boy.
And you wake up and you go to set, and some of the most incredible actors and actresses are on your set, where you have Leonardo DiCaprio, Christoph Waltz, Kerry Washington, and Quentin Tarantino. That's when it's the best.
Love, guns, horses, Django Unchained. The Western will never be the same.
What's not to like?
Coming up next, the legendary Mark Hamill will be here live, so stick around.
G4's live coverage of Comic-Con 2012 is brought to you by Mio Energy. Portable power on demand.
I might have just found some of the coolest but freakiest costumes here at Comic-Con. I don't know what you guys are, but I love it. What are you guys from?
We're from Riverside. Riverside and Piper.
Yeah, I love that. But what are you guys? What is this? What is this from?
What movie are we from?
I'm from Riverside.
Here, we're kind of our own original creation, and my friend Erica here is a Moonkin from World of Warcraft.
Okay.
So hers is made out of fur, and he sculpted the head and hand painted the eyes, and my mask was sculpted and molded, and it's silicone. You can touch it if you want.
You guys just completely made these up.
Yeah.
That is so creative. You're terrifying, but I love it. All right, now back up to you guys.
A bunch of untrustworthy thieves. Some sushi.
Sounds like a party.
Hey.
Welcome back, Mark Hamill.
Thank
How
you.
you doing?
Very well.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. So what have you done at Comic-Con so far?
It's been nonstop. I'm here with my wife and my daughter, and I'm on a strictly need-to-know basis. They say, go here, I go there. They say, sit down here, I sit down there. And now they brought me up here to meet you two. So I couldn't be happier.
We're so happy to have you.
Thank goodness that, G4 can maneuver me across the floor, because without your help, I don't know where I'd be.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Are you actually able to walk the floor?
Yes, I can walk the floor, but I'm sort of like the Pied Piper. I get a little following of, George Lucas devotees, and it becomes a walking autograph party. But listen, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful for these fans.
They should give you a segue just or something, just kind of to get through with. You could kind of float your way through and wear a gown and then not tell anybody.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be swell.
Now, when you come here, do you ever wonder what Comic-Con would be like without Star Wars?
Well, I've been coming to these things. I have to confess that I am a fan myself. I love science fiction and horror films and comic books. So long before I was in a galaxy far, far away, I was going to cons. Of course, they weren't this size. The magnitude alone is enormous. I remember one time in the 70s, the word got out, there's going to be 5,000 people here this year.
What? 5,000?
That's nothing.
We couldn't believe it. Then it seemed...
It was huge, though.
Unimaginable. I mean, but who knew there were that many fans out there?
It continues to grow. I know. It's crazy.
Now, you're here to talk about Sushi Girl.
Sushi Girl.
Because you talked about it last year when you were here.
It is a very unusual picture. I mean, it reminds me of a kind of film that Tarantino would do, Reservoir Dogs. It's dark, it's violent, it's a mystery. It's something that's really out of my comfort zone, and I like that challenge. I like doing things that I've never done before.
Absolutely.
It's not for everyone. It's not for...
It's coming out on DVD.
Yeah, well, there's also a theatrical release. I wish I had the details. We're going up next week to show it at the Montreal Film Festival, Fantasia, where they showed Inglourious Bastards. And like I say, it has cult film written all over it, because it's not for everyone, but the people that like it love it.
The following will be very specific.
I think so. I think so. And what I loved about it is when I got into my gear as Crow with 23 hair extensions and horn-rimmed glasses. I mean, it's wonderful to look at yourself and lose the person that you are to the character that you're portraying. Then you're going to have to take responsibility for your behavior whatsoever.
What kind of character is he?
He's depraved. He's a gangster. He's a sadist. He's a creep. He's just a completely
Not a guy you want to hang out with.
fellow. Yeah, and it's a great cast. Tony Todd from Candyman and Noah Hathaway, all grown up from Neverending Story, and James Duvall. We got a lot of cult people to come in and do cameos for us, like Danny Trejo and Sonny Chiba, Michael Biehn and Jeff Fahey. I love doing things I've never done before, and this is unlike anything I've done before.
And do you still have, is the lady still there with all the sushi?
Yes.
The naked lady.
The naked lady with the sushi.
And you had to eat sushi
with
off her, right?
strategically placed sushi. That's Courtney Palm, and she's adorable.
That's awesome. Now, going back to Star Wars, do you have any particular props that people here would die to have, that they would be drooling over?
Well, I confessed already I'm a fanboy, so yes. I kept the Stormtrooper helmet that I rescued the princess in.
That's so cool.
I kept my boots from all 3 movies. I asked George, could I have a lightsaber? He said, okay. It got to the point where my accountant said, why don't you get that into a warehouse instead of making your house like a target for Star Wars? Yeah.
So now you just have a huge storage unit?
I could never understand why people would go on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It's like, and here's my hidden wall safe. Here's my art collection.
And you're like, no!
Yeah.
But you could do a whole thing where you could do the Mark Hamill collection and send it out to places like Comic-Con so we could all see it.
And you could say that it's not actually in your house. You could say it's
most of it's not. No, in fact, my son Nathan, who has he has a booth here at the con because he works for Matt Groening's comic book company. He's much more of an archivist than I am. When I get Star Wars stuff from up north, I give it right over to Nathan. He tags it, lists it. He's very meticulous, almost like a museum archivist.
That's really cool. So you'll pass it along one day.
I do. I've already passed it along.
Oh, you have? You've gotten rid of him?
Yeah.
The only Star Wars stuff I've passed along is my nephew. I collected all the figures when I was a kid.
Oh, how great.
And I still have them all in either in their boxes or in the Darth Vader head and the C-3PO head, and I passed them on to my nephew.
What a great uncle.
So I'm kind of sitting here just kind of in awe.
What a great uncle to have.
Right? I know.
Giving away
So what else
toys.
are you working on besides
Sushi
Girl?
Well, 2 things I should mention. I'm working on podcasts for Stan Lee's World of Heroes. I did one with Kevin Smith and Tom Wilson and Rob Paulson. It's a great way to stay in touch with the fans. It's easier than answering fan mail piece by piece, and it's a way to invite them into your home and communicate with them. So I'm going to do a handful of those in the fall. And I'm still, after I've told I've been at this for years, looking to get Black Pearl made as a film that I would direct and not be in. But it's tough, boy. But it's on track to get made. So I'm the eternal optimist when it comes to that.
Of course, you have to be.
Of course.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you, Candace.
Thank you so much, Mark Hamill.
for having me.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Look for Sushi Girl on Blu-ray and DVD early next year.
But stick around. There's more Comic-Con right after this.
I cannot believe that Comic-Con is over. This is like my 7th one.
That's insane.
How many have you been to?
This was my 3rd one.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What is one of the best things that you saw on the show floor this year?
I was interviewing Stan Lee, and he was going on and on about how much Superman sucks.
All he does, the actor goes like this, and off he goes, with no visible means of propulsion.
That's badass.
Are you even allowed to talk about that?
He does suck. What's here?
He's okay. Well, obviously I want to come back here. I want to check out Castle Grayskull. I'm a huge He-Man and She-Ra fan, so I want to see if there was anything for sale. But personally, and this is a little bit crazy cat lady territory, I found a limited edition Wonder Woman, and I gotta call her this, a doll instead of a figurine, because she's pretty much a doll. And I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but I bought that and I'm taking it home. But that is exactly why I love Comic-Con, is you can do stuff like that. It's totally normal.
It's totally normal.
Nobody questions you. I'm really excited.
I'm here with former UFC fighter and creator of the comic book Zombie Cage Fighter, Nate Rockquarrie. Tell us about your comic book.
This comic is the story of my life, the adventures that I've seen, gone through. My battle to feed my little girl with zombies thrown in.
Wait, what do you mean? So what's the premise of the story here?
Well, really, I am 45 years old. I'm still fighting for food money. My girl's 8 years old, and my goal is to make sure she doesn't have a life like me. I get pulled into the underground zombie cage fights where if you lose, next week you're the main event as the zombie.
Wow, where can we get this comic book?
ZombieCageFighter.com. Go download your digital copy.
Nate Rockquarrie.
Always dancing. I got a dancing partner. I love him.
That's right. But you know what? We're almost out of time here, so let's send it over to Sarah one last time.
All right.
I know, I'm so sad, Tear. Well, we're almost out of here, but really fast, let's talk to a couple more people. Tell me about your costume.
I'm Hawkman from the DC Universe.
Love it, so sexy and what is this?
I'm the angry robot from Why Was I Programmed to Kill?
Why was I programmed to kill? I want to test the durability here really fast. Let me see this. I'm gonna miss you guys. I had so much fun. Back up to Candace and John. Thank you, Sarah.
So, now that the show is almost over, what was your favorite thing from this year, Candace?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Walking Dead obstacle course. It was so much fun. It was actually really, really hard and terrifying, but I was looking forward to it, and it exceeded my expectations.
And you chose the perfect outfit to wear when you were doing it. It was great.
My purple little skimpy outfit.
It was awesome.
Why, thank you. Oh, what about you?
For me, I love, like I said, going on the floor. I love to go to the Tower T-shirts. I buy all my T-shirts there for like the year, and then wait till next year when I come back to the con to buy more. All my character T-shirts. I also like walking around the floor and taking pictures with scantily clad men.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know what? I do as well. We have that in common.
I think you saw it a few times because when I went down there, I actually saw there was Aquaman who was down there. Yeah, and I didn't realize that someone was telling me that Aquaman, it was. Anyway, it's too long to explain, and it's not going to be for on-air talking. But anyway, he had a really nice bum.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
He had a really nice bum.
Yes. Yeah. So, are you going to head? What are you doing tonight?
I'm going to some parties.
Guess what I'm doing?
I'm going to an EW party.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm going to True Blood party. What? Vampires? What are you doing? I don't know. You're going to dinner.
I'm taking my sister out to dinner.
Oh, what a nice guy you
Because after this, I'm going right to do a signing for my book with Simon & Schuster, and I think they've been a little overwhelmed, so, didn't listen to the Big John. You didn't get all the books in.
Are you going to give me a book?
Nah.
I mean, come on, you host a 4-hour live show.
All right,
with me.
I'll give you a book.
And will you sign it?
I will sign it.
You promise?
I promise you.
Okay, I'm holding you to it. You want to dance?
Yeah, come on, let's dance. I just kissed Candace. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? It's them
I love
all
having
watching.
you here. You got to come on our show.
Listen, I'll come back.
Please, anytime.
No problem. I'll be the guest.
We will kick anybody else out. A big thanks to John Barrowman for hosting today's live show. This guy is amazing. I adore you.
You're amazing too, baby. And thanks to everyone at home. Thank you for watching.
And remember, for your daily download on what matters, check out Attack of the Show, G4's guide to the news, tech, and pop culture you need to know about. The fun happens live weeknights at 7, only on G4. Head to G4TV.com/AOTS for more.